Welcome back to Magnus Opuli. That means it's time for more Dungeons and Dragons with us nerds.
Start off great there.
We had a crazy week last week, so let's go through all of those moral dilemmas. Who wants to do the recap?
Where did we start last week? That's what I don't remember.
Were we back at the boat still at the
I think
beginning?
we were at the boat.
Yeah.
Boat?
So we gave
No,
them the
Oh,
We gave them
not the
the
Model
water.
S,
Yeah.
we made a
we
deal.
We had at
Another
the end of the
deal.
previous session had extricated ourselves, right? And basically, we got the hell out of there, right?
Yeah, but we made a deal that we would bring them rations and stuff, and they would reward us for rations. So we gave
Oh
them
yeah,
the
and then what's his
marble.
name kept following us. Is like, no, for real, please don't let us starve to death.
Hey, Blood Shark.
Yeah, we rations and humans, or not humans, people.
Not monkeys is mainly where
Probably
we arrived
dwarves.
at. Probably could
Yeah,
not get
right.
away with monkeys.
People smarter than Frask or monkeys or other primitive life forms. And then we went back to town. We gave them some food. Oh, and they gave us a cool trinket. And then we went back to town. Helen sent a message to guild members to try to entice somebody to come willingly to, indentured servitudify on the ship. And then after they're released, they would have cool memories. Well, interesting memories of places. Probably not that cool considering, there was a lot of weird stuff going on with that temple. Then we came across a plague den that was getting evicted by the local secret paladins.
Who had heard of me?
Yes.
Right, yes, from your work on the wall.
Yeah, that was the big takeaway there.
So, but had they heard of Don Sorgo is the question.
Just a given.
Yeah.
Well, if he wants to license some banners on the wall, we can talk.
Um,
It is a private public partnership.
We let them carry away like a dozen people or something, and then investigated the house. It was Helen and Don Sorgo investigated the house, right?
Yep. Mhm.
We found some of Primus's toys in the house, as well as some, including a music box, which I think, John, let me know if I'm wrong, but is it like Primus's toys? It's just different.
It is basically the same.
Okay, same deal.
Same deal.
Then we uncovered some hiding people in the bottom. Don Sorgo cured one of them of being alive. And then we traded a toy or something. What did we trade away for
We had
the other magic trinket?
Muscalon make a toy. A non-magic.
Oh, right.
I mean, maybe magic, but less maliciously magic toy.
Right, yes, a magic non-plague toy.
It's a lion
Um,
cannon.
Sounds rad. And sorry, the cat is just a distraction.
It's just gonna happen.
Don Sorgo
and-
should have played the backseat.
Or Mathis. And what were we doing? Oh, we were going to deliver those people. They said that they thought there was a lead on some way to get out of the town in the Bone Gate. Did I miss anything so far?
Blaine accosted an innocent man.
Well,
We're
that
not
was on
there
the
yet. We're
way.
not
Yeah,
there.
we weren't there yet.
Oh, we're not there yet. Okay. I got ahead of myself.
We saw a guy in a the man in the yellow hat. No.
To be fair, how
Turban.
innocent he was is a turban, big yellow turban.
Yeah, and
Oh yeah, we
Somebody
followed a
came up
magic
to
stringy
him.
turban.
and said resentment, urban, entropy, twilight, hearth, negative, malignant, farewell, many flotsam. And then the turban guy handed over gold. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then Helen tried to replay attack on him, and it didn't work. So she was just like, meh. And then buggered off. But then Blaine was like, no, I need answers, and threatened him. And then the turban flew away. And then the rest of us went to the bar. And there was a big frog guy, and he offered to buy the people as slaves or take them to the Sword Coast for some ludicrous amount of money.
80 gold apiece.
Was it 80 gold apiece?
Yeah. It's 80
That's a
gold apiece.
steal.
Or sell them for slaves for 100 gold apiece.
Okay, so it's 80 gold apiece. That's, honestly not that bad. I just don't have it personally. And then he offered us a sort of like a barrel of snakes quest as a replacement in case we.
Someday we'll have to explain what a barrel of snakes quest is.
No, never explain it.
Never. No.
We don't
Yeah,
talk
I mean-
about that.
Somebody knows that a mystery gets more interesting when you explain.
All right, chat. We need a new icon. What are they called? Emojis? It's just a barrel of snakes. We need it
Oh, for Twitch.
Yeah.
for Twitch.
Fair.
And they're not gonna get it because they didn't see the first campaign, but that's okay.
Some things are best left unseen, unspoken,
Actually,
only
some point-
referenced.
We will give Pete enough shit where they'll get the idea.
Shit for greatest successes we've ever had. I don't know what you're talking about. Moving on.
So there's
Yeah.
some important pieces at the end of there, if you remember.
The turban zooped back onto the table in the bar. Frask, hate frog.
You do.
I
Nothing
think the
said.
answer is no. We don't.
Not necessarily clear if it's this frog or all frogs, but based on what he said in the past, you get the impression he doesn't like amphibians.
Hmm. Okay, we're not talking the French. Okay, good. About to say. No.
Yeah, I don't remember the key details at the end.
So he said if you didn't have the gold to ferry them, Blaine, do you
the
have
dragon.
it? I
The
bet Blaine
dragon.
has it. Yeah. He says, I know.
Favors for a lot of people now.
I know of a certain dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to be popular.
Helen also identified the toy, which gave us insight into the plague.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Sorry,
just a
that
little
was, it was Primus's toy. That was causal, we think. Whether or not Primus is a willing, whether he's
Yeah.
merely a pawn of someone else. Or
Yes,
if
we
he's the,
might have inadvertently cured this city of the plague by removing him. I hate to credit Blaine for that, but then we brought him back.
We may have rescued the plague also.
Yeah. We'll see if this works out to a plus or a minus.
Yeah, after learning all this, I feel like John Sorgo's next trick should be like, I'm just gonna lay on hands Primus because if it gets rid of the source of the plague, then that's great. If it accidentally kills him, that's unfortunate, but you cured him to death.
I think the ability
with
of
kindness,
specifically
question mark?
say doesn't work on constructs or undead.
Okay.
He is a
So
creature in 5e.
we're going to go ahead and get started there. We will resume at the tavern. The one thing I want to point out about this map is I'm not going to use Photoshop to adjust it. So there were walls here, no walls, big open area.
It's a big black carpet now.
Yeah, black carpet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously.
big black carpet. That's right.
Love it.
Yeah. So it is definitely not the Mos Eisley Cantina. Don't look it up.
Yeah, I can see it.
The original
funny.
original music is on.
Oh man! All right. So this this big, corpulent toad man just told you I know of a certain. Well, okay, he said something else because I have a thing for that, but it was translated to you as I know of a certain dragon.
What language is he speaking?
Huttese. I mean, not Huttese.
I think you would be able to understand. I think Frask would also be able to
Yeah,
understand.
if it's
That's
Draconic, then
not gonna keep me from doing the voice.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Wait,
hold on.
So the
let me-
translator does the voice too for us.
he's authentic that way.
Hold on. Give me a second. I'll tell you what he's speaking. He's speaking.
I only know a few languages, so
Do you speak Bullywug?
probably not.
He's
What
speaking-
do
Is
bullywugs
that just
speak though?
Australian for a normal language?
Nope.
Yeah.
It's a language. It's right here.
In 5e?
Yeah.
I about guarantee I don't speak Bullywug because that's like the
I
language
might,
of my
but
enemies.
I didn't think.
I also didn't realize it was a
languages in there.
language, so there's no way I picked it.
Never.
It's not a language. I don't think it's a language you can pick.
It's
as
not. It's not. Yeah, they speak common, quote unquote, bullywug, and then primordial. It looks like.
This would be like if Legolas spoke Dwarven. You know what I mean? Like it's just not gonna happen. Or if Gimli spoke Elvish, I should say. I'm more of a Gimli. I'm being real.
I want to say I don't have a history with bullywugs, so probably not. Yeah, I don't think so. Looking at my history, unless he speaks common, then that's fine.
Do they buy a lot of fancy shit? Maybe I don't know.
They're not. Yeah, they're not the best.
Interesting. I've never heard of these creatures. Me, not the character.
Well, I've definitely heard of Bullywugs because they are part of my origin story. But is that what this is? Is this a Bullywug?
It looks like a giant behemoth of a
Okay.
Bullywug.
Frask, seeing it from across. I mean, he can actually see it from across the tavern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Frask doesn't go inside past the door. He refuses to be trapped in a building with this thing, and has not approached. He is wanting you all to leave. But also, he is like ready to detect anyone sneaking up from behind for an ambush.
call.
Mm-hmm. Is the beer there served? Do they have normal drinks or are there weird drinks?
Normal drinks.
All right. Well, then, yeah, I will order a normal drink.
Okay. Yep. You
Ales, couple ales, mead to brush it down.
Yep. So says that'll be 2 silver.
Flips of the money.
Thank you, patron. Is
The name's Muscadon, not patron, but it's a good. We can still be friends. We can talk.
he points to Frask standing in the doorway and says, "Is that yours?"
I mean, it's not housebroken. I think it belongs to itself.
Just kind of nods, starts cleaning a mug. This guy is kind of waiting for a response.
Yeah. So what was his last line?
I know of a certain dragon. When asked, like, if you like, you're like, we don't really have the gold. He was like, well, if you want to do me a favor.
Yeah. Are you willing to negotiate? We can come to an arrangement. I know a certain dragon.
Yeah.
Out of character, Don Sorgo, my charisma is in the toilet, so you should probably handle negotiation.
Yeah, good idea.
Buckhorn.
I'm more of a worm tongue, not a face.
Done sort.
Oh, do I actually need to do something to get this
Yeah.
started?
Yeah. He said I know a certain dragon, so
Well, do continue then.
Hmm.
We have defeated we have defeated a dragon recently.
like makes a big makes a big like his like it has a like a weird like his mouth is so huge that like when he grins off of one side of his face, it looks really weird. Anyhow, so he'll kind of give the the Hobbit the Jet laugh. I should have just named him Hobbit the Jet. He says, Poplin do tarsult ijobaj datekjeskarbami. And then this person here will say, sail to Tharsalt and capture a pirate treasure ship. Dodaj tudo suejo scarbu. And he takes out a ruby the size of your like hand and holds it out.
Don Sorgo's or Helen's hand?
His hand. It's big.
Oh, okay.
It's a big ruby.
So like the size of Don Sorgo's head.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Helen, I'm gonna give it to you because your passive perception is so dope. Inside this ruby is swirling like a black shadow. And he says, Dodaj tudo swojego scarbu. And it says, add this. So the translator says, add this to its treasure. Nastepni Poplandurafi Turkazoe Ija Tapja. Then sail to the teal reef and sink it. Jako Ofiara Tashmoka as an offering to the dragon. Ho 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 Zrob Tui Japwizhny Prejnike Kajdemu Strutzinu Duwodi. It says, do this and secure passage for any creature to Waterdeep. For any creatures to Waterdeep.
What's the dragon's name, by chance? I was gonna say, as a reminder, the translation of a name would be the name.
Niwiam Nick Niwi says, I don't know. Nobody does.
What color?
Are you trying to remember episode 1 or episode 0?
It's green.
Niebiesko Jelone Jeduja Mujla. Says it's big and green and it's blue. It's big, blue and green with a big shell.
That's a dragon turtle. Got it.
I think we may have been headed that way anyway.
Eventually, yeah. Is this something that y'all would like to do?
He kind of holds the crystal out, the ruby out, and then kind of motions at the refugees.
I mean, well, Ansargo would obviously totally swear to do this, but I feel like there's just a little bit of evil here, so maybe we want to consult.
Yeah, we'll get back to you. I think, soon.
Give us a moment to relay this to our companions.
He kind of nods. Puts the gem away.
Could you
Okay.
point me
When
to
you
the
guys
table?
get back, sorry, go ahead, Jason.
I was gonna ask. Could you point me to the table where the turban is?
Oh yeah, so like it's like right over here by this guy. It just kind of went and like really neatly folded itself. By him.
Awesome. Yeah, Blake's gonna come over to console. Would you say that I would have overheard the whole offer of gold and such? Like how much that was?
You could have if you wanted, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you were still beating some guy up. So.
Oh yeah, he's hogtied and on my shoulder right now.
Wait, you have him?
Yes.
Okay, then we're gonna start a different conversation.
And let's say you didn't. We can.
I am taking him directly to this yellow turban.
Can I real quick just do a divine sense?
On.
Yeah. So can you link the ability?
Oh yes, sorry. It's just other fiends, celestials, or undead around.
I'm not a fiend.
Seems like a seedy place.
Fiend, celestial, fiend, or undead. Within 60 feet? No.
Weirdly
You know.
specific qualification.
Brass
Okay.
is secretly a celestial.
Who knows? Xenophon could be trotting along on his horse. You don't know.
Feeding orphans,
As you were.
giving out candy to small children. Xenophon stuff.
Okay, so this guy here is going to say, Tia Chia Prajna, he motions at Blake and says, Tia Chia Prajnashi Minagroda. And then, one of these translators next to him says, have you brought him a bounty?
Potentially.
Thermal detonator. Giffy.
Yeah, at this point, if you
Blake
guys
been a
will
woman this
give
whole
me,
time?
if you'll give me just a moment, I'm just gonna walk. Is this a chair over here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna set the guy down in there. I believe he should still be tied.
He's going.
I'm going. Yep. That's totally fine. I'm going to pull out. Sorry, Helen. I'm going to pull out 300 gold.
Oh
So,
no, I've walked away because
Okay.
I recognize that you're up to some trouble, and I'm like,
Oh.
well, the rest of us can't change our shape, so
Well, I'm going to set 300 gold on the table and say these are for those people, or I guess 240 gold. So let me back on that. Boop. 590.
it was two. The other one died. It's two people, right?
There's
It's
three
three.
people.
It's 3 people. There were 4 people. Now there are 3.
240. Two
sorry.
down, two.
One
An
adult,
adult.
2 children. Yep.
What's 5? That's.
Oh, don't be sorry. I don't want to do this.
I'm
I don't
just doing
want
math
to
in my head.
curse the dragon.
340. Awesome. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna plop down 240 gold on the table and say these are for their passage, and I'm gonna take the folded yellow turban and put it in front of this guy's face.
He's not gonna let you do that. He's not gonna let you touch it.
Okay. That's why I was giving him the gold first.
Yeah, this person's gonna step in front of you and be like, "You don't want to do that, man."
That's fine. I'm gonna walk over, grab the guy by the head, and be like, "Do you remember this turban?"
He says,
Unnamed fishmonger in the desert.
No, I don't. Where am I? Where am I? And the big guy intervenes and goes, "Oh, okay, Shadow Maj Waladar." And
If I may, can I do an insight check on that guy just to make sure he's not lying this time?
yeah, go ahead.
I just want to make very clear that I'm not completely. I don't know if that's good enough. But
He doesn't seem to be
Howson's.
lying. The translator says, "Oh, is this my Waladar?"
Okay.
And he'll motion to the translator, and the translator will untie him and get him up. And he's like, where am I? And she's like, it's okay. You had a little too much to drink here in the bar. Would you like some hair of the dog, maybe? And he's like, I don't think I should. And you see this guy, kind of wave his hand a little bit. Actually, I don't know if you do. Hold on. Helen and Blake, perception checks. Actually, everyone who's not Frask can roll perception. Blaine sees it.
T.
Muscalon does not.
+5 to whatever that is.
Sorgo, holy shit. Yeah, so Blaine and Helen will both see him cast a very subtle spell on the guy, and he'll be like, actually, I am kind of thirsty. She's like, that's a good one. And he'll come and start imbibing at the bar. And this translator will, kind of accompany him, and then this translator will step up into what was the position of the last one. And she'll pick up the turban, and we'll put it in we'll open a fine box, like a jewelry box, and place it neatly inside of it and close it. and says, what the guy will say? Terej Bede. It's a long sentence for what I have to say. Mujil Jalnak Inego. Foba. How do I even say that word? Panjijiniego.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
It's supposed to do a different intonation on Panjujiju.
Yeah, and the translator will say, now you will have to find another to serve.
Okay. So we're square on these refugees.
He looks at the gold.
These are not slaves.
It looks like he's eyeing you. He says, I'm committed to this bit, so forgive me typing. He says, Jatakoales moj hoaladar, mioje jajadak, jrotu pieniedzki. To which the translator says, you assaulted my Hualadar. I could demand restitution.
Is Koala Dar?
Could you please explain what a Hualadar is?
I don't want to type that whole thing out, so I'm going to switch to a different language. He's just going to start speaking common now, because
That's fine.
I'm not going to do the whole thing in
Yeah, you had a
whatever
frog in
language.
his throat before.
Yeah.
Helen Graves, inspiration. Yeah.
Already had it.
He'll say, do you need to deposit money in a bank and withdraw it elsewhere? Have someone keep
I get
it
the
for you.
concept.
Yeah. Securely. From anywhere to anywhere. Discreetly. Just go ask a Hualadar and tell them that you have a message.
And would we identify these Hualadars by yellow turban?
He kind of laughs, nods.
Chase just jacked an ATM.
He did just jack an ATM.
Apparently he wasn't an ATM anymore, though. So.
Recovering ATMs. Are you happy?
Well, no, the turban flew off and he didn't know who he was. So.
Oh, so if you ask him to explain that, his,
I prefer the German
that's my
term.
main concern here.
he says,
Geldautomat.
my employees serve, or at least they sign a contract willingly, but as you might understand, they cannot be allowed to remember anything. So, during the course of their contract, they're under the influence of the yellow turban.
Okay. But this guy was not. This guy's not a slave.
No, I'm fairly certain
He's a
to
contractor.
make some scratch.
Okay. Well, I am sorry for returning your Hualadar to you, and paying you for the passage of these refugees. We'll be sure to investigate this dragon causing havoc in the Shining Sea, though. Have my word on that.
He'll take out the gem, this big ruby.
Blake's gonna refuse it.
You need it in order to do the thing he asked you to.
I don't want to do that thing. I'll take care of the dragon turtle another way.
He's going
Frask
to say,
nearby. Frask could explain some things about dragon turtles.
Ni prekejak Ponawani Hualadar. Yezli Tezrob Ultramaj Prejneji. And he says, do not cross the Hualadar again. If you complete this task for me, I will reward you. And
No,
holds
thank
out
you.
the ruby. Kind of like glares at you being spurned and puts the ruby away. And then kind of snaps his fingers, he takes the gold. Or he actually motions for someone else to take the gold. He's a little too corpulent to go get it himself. And some of these, some of the folks at the bar get up and like kind of start escorting the refugees like kind of into the cellar over here.
Don Sorgo, would you like to say any last words?
Are you gonna kill Don Sorgo?
No,
am
last
going to
words
have
to the
stop you.
refugees that are being like escorted out.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Maybe sorry for killing your dad. Good luck with your life in the Sword Coast.
Something along those lines, yes.
Make sure Buckhorn gets it down.
The one,
I know I didn't sign any autographs they might want.
the adult will say thank you to Blaine. The kid will say thank you to Muscatron.
There you go.
Good luck, kid. I take a drink.
no respect,
I'll
just 'cause I-
take a drink to Frask out on the patio and see if I'll drink it.
Nobody says thank you to Don Sorgo.
Did Frask see him get the drink from
Because I
like
cured their dad.
from the bar as opposed to from
Yes.
the frog?
What was that, Frask? I'm sorry.
Did Frask witness this drink coming from the bar and not from the frog?
Give me that sweet perception check.
Okay, because right now he's very paranoid.
I didn't pee in it, lad. If that's what you're worrying about, that comes
Oh,
later.
you definitely peed in it.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
it came from the bar.
Frask takes the drink and holds on to it. He steps outside into the streets to drink it.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think we should reconvene with Frask.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
Let's,
we're done
let's
here.
go outside and talk with him. I'll
Drop off the empties. Follow along.
Does
Pretty done, I grudgingly admit, but
Alto have an open container law?
So what's going on? What'd you sign us up for now?
Oh, so yeah, the refugees are fine. I took that out of my purse to make sure that they were taken care of. But I got the impression that he has ill intentions for the dragon turtle, and I just can't allow that.
Yeah, the dragon turtle
Dragon turtle.
seems important, right? I don't think we should curse something that sounds.
Well, Blake's entire order has a reverent
Devoted.
relationship with dragon turtles. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
some degree of like relationship in dealing with them, but not in a. It would just be against his whole his whole mantra to.
I can
know.
respect religious
Yeah.
convictions.
Yeah.
Oh come on, he didn't come out and say that there was gonna have anything bad happen.
What would the,
I mean,
the dragon turtle? What the
If we
dragon
really wanted
turtle do
please
to
him, we
piss
could
off
just
Slobber
sank
the
the
gut?
pirate ship, and that would have been fine. It's clear that he's trying to like put something bad in there to deceive the dragon turtle or to.
That sounds like he
Deal
wants to
with Carmen.
curse the dragon turtle.
Yeah.
The dragon turtles eat frog people.
Yeah, I can't abide that.
Yeah.
Perhaps
I'd
we should
rather
take
refuse and deal
the
with it.
frogman to the dragon turtle.
Now that's always an option. We're quite a ways away from the Shining Sea, so
I don't know if our boat's really set up to be a cruising ship. I mean, we could, see about what they'd pay for passage, but I don't think we're going to get a very good rate unless we had better, beds and
maybe
things.
maybe once we free those thralls, we could ask for a nice little joyride over to here, pick up the frogman, and drop him off in the middle of the Shining Sea.
I could squeeze the life from it.
Not to say we would do that, though.
Yeah, I think he'd probably not be able to escort those refugees out of town if we murdered him.
Oh, we'd wait till after.
Oh, okay.
I assume he's not doing it by himself.
Why are we trying to murder somebody that done a done thing to us again?
Because Frask hates him.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty big list there. I can't spend all my time killing everybody frascates.
Frascates none more than the bodywork slime.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, well.
And Blaine gets that, so he does not want to
Anything
have
that
any
lays
business
eggs
with this
tends to be
guy.
prodigious, so
if
I
he
don't know
can.
if we have the kind of time.
Right.
Yeah, I
Alright.
mean, depends on how afraid you are of him cursing your,
It's not my dragon turtle.
deity or whatever.
Yeah, he might
Just a
he might
reverent,
drop that thing in your toilet or something.
a reverent, powerful being. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it's not like okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't worship him. We just have this like what's it? The order that I belong to is the Order of the Golden Crest. And it's named because dragon turtles have a golden crest on their on their heads.
Okay.
That's actually what the
Those things, what are they
Such
called?
as-
You know, heads.
well, I was trying to think if it was on the
Guys,
shell or the head.
Okay.
So
Um,
so I think we're good here. I mean, we have potentially a plague carrier strapped to a camel that should probably leave the city.
Oh
We should
shit.
probably discuss that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
so we just paid to finish that side quest. How much was that experience wise?
Yeah,
They were
I
like,
say
you could do
after
your
we do
favor,
this.
or you could pay the gold.
So my vote is we get a bunch of food, we deliver it to those folks so they don't starve to death, and then
Yeah,
we go
agree.
clear out that thing with all that's stopping the undead folks, because I feel like we need to do some adventuring or we're gonna be broke.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Since we're trying to throw money at all the quests that we've got so far, I'm out of that.
I did think of Iltosh. If I think if we would have approached Diggory a little differently, we may have just been able to be like, we know where they are. We're gonna need a little bit more time to get them. If you could give us 2 weeks worth of food, we could have headed back there, given them the food, and then
I'm sorry,
Return.
who's Diggory?
he's the bartender at the Studded Oasis in
Joe Chang's
Iltosh.
boyfriend.
Wow.
He's a really cool guy.
Oh, I have that written down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so my people are coming in a week ish.
Oh, is it a week or 2 weeks?
2 weeks? What was it, John?
I
You
think it was
remember.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay, my people are coming in 2 weeks, so
Yeah.
I need to be here to receive them in 2 weeks.
Sure.
I mean, that's fine. We don't have to go super far. We just won't go sailing or something.
Yeah. I mean, we can
Pretty
make a run out to bring the crew more food so they don't die.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
weeks worth of food, like just a
And then that
zigzag
thing with
to get there.
the undead is like basically on the way, right? Isn't that kind of how we stopped there in the first place?
It's
the
on the way
Hellspawn?
to the Hellspawn. I would say that is something that is a question mark amount of time. We may want to let time elapse and go after that after we. I don't know.
I mean, we'll do a long rest before it, but
Maybe we can do all this and come back in 2 weeks. I'm just not sure.
I mean, in 2 weeks we have enough time to investigate Primus's stuff, figure out what's going on at Xenophon, maybe the West Gate, make sure the people get their food. Your people will get here. Maybe they'll all
Well,
be
I can always send
awesome.
I send one of my paper ravens if we're running too late. So
True.
yeah, and it's not like we necessarily are going to commit ourselves to anything. Like, if we have to jump through a portal to who knows where, maybe we'll not do that. But otherwise, we can dungeon crawl and whatever.
yeah, I mean, I'd love to kill something.
Wow. Okay.
It's either wall building or fighting. Yeah, it's time to. And I've got some, equipment I'd like to test out before I didn't test it on the wall. So it can go either way. If you guys want to build a wall, I could use the labor and a street team. We need to keep spreading the word.
Street team.
Yeah, I'm just afraid we're not going to get paid for that unless is there Mexico in this world? Pay for the wall.
I am curious if you would be comfortable laying on hands Primus. I'm very curious to see what the relation is.
I can
there.
try, but let me link that.
At least
No
if he
effect
is,
on undead and constructs. So my guess is nothing's gonna happen.
Primus is a creature.
So where do you do this?
Outside the city. We'll go way outside
Yeah.
the city before we do
Sure,
anything.
yeah,
like
that's probably a good
this.
idea.
Okay.
And you're trying to fix his body or his pudding brains?
Well, I
I
think
don't
cure
know.
disease was
Yeah,
my thought.
generically cure disease.
Well, I mean, your lay on hands has a thing that says if you use a certain number of hit points, it does.
Yeah,
cure
it's 5
disease.
hit points
Yeah.
to cure a disease.
And since it worked on the kids and technically the dad, my guess is potentially this could be what's causing Primus's like altered mental state,
Or it could kill him.
or it could kill him. And if it does, then we stopped a major vector of spreading.
Also,
Or
just in case,
we have more insight.
we should probably do a long rest. Just in case it turns into some sort of weird like flesh golem. Because I mean, we did kind of see that happen.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Aren't we coming off a long rest? I still have all my shit, so.
Yeah, we
Well,
haven't done
some of us
anything since last one,
used-
except for
I used
Yeah,
most of my
non-combat
luck.
situation.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. If you need it, go for it.
I've used like 4 spell slots.
So
Yeah.
where are you headed?
So are we gonna spend the night in the city then, and then do some business, and then
I don't
head
think
out?
we should keep. I don't think we should keep our plague spreader thing in the city.
would-
Honestly, I think we
it's
should just
not
get
that
him out of the
far-
city.
Yeah, if it's not that far, I'd say we go to Iltosh.
Yeah.
Is it close midway, and
We
we can
still have him
actually
shoved in a
food
closet
there?
here. I thought he was shoved in a closet elsewhere already.
No, he's on the back of Wednesday.
Okay.
He's been there. He's probably still switching.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well then, yeah, get them out before they realize that we've been stealing plague victims from the no-no zone.
So you're out by Iltosh?
Yeah.
Yep.
See that map?
Oh, that's only for me.
Red line, red line, red line.
So you guys are, I guess, are you at Iltosh or are you like outside Iltosh?
I mean, what if there's still daylight? Let's go in there. Secure.
I mean,
some
if he's
food
still
for
potentially
the,
plaguey, try to fix him before we
people.
go into town. No point in bringing.
I mean, he's not any more plaguey where he is right now than he is in like an hour. So,
But he's near fewer people.
I mean,
we can have Buckhorn just keep him outside. He doesn't have to stay with us.
Wear your
right?
mask, stay home, mechanical broken dude.
yeah, that's how it
Um,
sounds.
How are we not
So-
catching the plague?
So do you?
Long.
We
Ask him
resisted
about-
every time we touched the objects.
So do you? Do you lay on hands him?
Yeah, I guess like before. Are we
I
gonna
think-
do
I think-
a rest here first?
I think over here's
let's
probably not a
camp
bad
out.
place to do it.
Let's camp
Or
out
maybe here.
outside of town or camp like outskirts of town rather than going in the Monkey Sealy Palace.
Yeah.
And
I like that.
y'all, I have the best thing for that, which is the object given to
Oh
us
yeah,
by dude. What's his name?
did you
The
identify
navigator?
it? Malchus.
Malthus? Is that his name?
Malchus.
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 Malchus Perrin gave me a tent.
A tent.
So I'm going to set up the tent outside of town.
Did you
Come on in,
determine if it
guys.
was magical?
Oh, it is.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Come on in. And
Yeah.
the
Let's
tent.
see if we can all fit in there.
How big is it, John? Is it from the outside?
It's just a regular like 5x5 like packing tent.
Yeah.
It's
Come on,
like
dude.
like it
Right.
hangs between sticks and stuff. It's got like ropes going into the ground.
You've invited
Okay.
Frask inside, so Frask enters the tent.
Yeah.
When you enter this tent, it's a little disorienting because you kind of stand up and there's not like a tent ceiling like hitting your head. You look up and you're in what can only be described as like a beer hall tent or a circus tent. It's very Byzantine. There's ottomans, like furniture and cushions fucking everywhere. And in the middle of this tent, inset into the ground is basically a hot tub, a warm bath, and steam rises from it. There are torches lit all around. It's just all around a cozy place, and it's 30 foot by 30 foot.
Is there a bar?
There's not a bar.
Yet.
Kind of like a pocket spa, you might say.
The pocket spa. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not ours. We can't take it.
So, what happens if we leave objects in here and tear down the tent?
Excellent question.
Brass goes into the hot tub.
I don't know. I'll
Just
deliberate
steal
those
the
rules.
water at the end.
Yeah.
He takes off his
I'm
3
not-
pouches, sets them down next to the tub, and gets inside of it.
Hell yeah! Helen is also going to get in the tub. It's big enough for multiple people, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Party tub.
Party tub.
Oh yeah. All right, everybody in the tub. We'll do our long rest here.
Everybody except Primus.
Good
Short
stuff.
rests
Yeah.
should take like less
Same.
time.
We
with
had
the
premise
tub.
above the hot tub.
I think if you use the hot tub, a short rest should take like half as long or something.
It'll wipe you out, man. An hour in a hot tub.
In
Oh,
real
man,
life,
yeah, you
it's
get
the
all pruny.
opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Frask probably won't. Actually, then you'll become the amphibian you hate, Frask.
The lizards like water too. Regulate-
Iguana.
Anyway, so
It's
we still need to keep watch. There's no like magic that prevents enemies from coming in the tent or something. So
Oh,
we just have
look on.
watches. But
That second runestone that you made for me, you said one makes the sound, the other one makes like
smell.
the smell, right? Oh yeah, we're definitely like making use of that in this hot tub. Just like,
Because you want it to smell like fart.
I just want to make some bubbles come up underneath somebody. That'll be
Oh,
fine.
okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
Does it make a gas or does it make a smell?
Well, the gas makes bubbles that smell. Yeah.
Okay.
It's worth it for the gag.
The
To
DM's
carry
down
on.
for
We're
gag.
just-
Okay.
Yep. So do you guys like what kind of watch do you set up?
Let's see.
Take first watch, I guess.
I'll
We
take last
do-
watch. Because I need to
if-
sleep.
We get robbed blind by monkeys every time we're in
Yeah.
this goddamn town. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Is there a way to just like close up the entrance?
I mean, you can like shut the tent door, but it doesn't seem like.
Should we
The
try to get
entrance-
Wednesday inside?
It's not like-
it-
it's
is
not
someone
like
gonna steal
warded.
Wednesday?
I mean, we could squeeze her in probably.
I don't think you
It's-
can get
you
Wednesday
said
in this.
30
tent.
foot by 30 foot Byzantine.
No, but the
It's a
entrance
door.
is the entrance is like a
Is it
camping.
10?
Yeah, we have to squeeze her in. Yeah.
I don't. Not without damaging your tent.
Okay, Buckhorn would
Is-
bravely
is it-
volunteer to take care of her outside.
Is
He's
it
cool
bigger
with
than the
that.
eye of a needle?
Sooner would Wednesday fit into your
Woof.
Yeah. Yeah. Have the camel and the rabbit do all the watches all night. Is what they're here for.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll take last watch. John Sor goes first. I think we need it in the middle. Is
Yeah,
anybody
my
one of
hand has
those
a left to
races
right.
that doesn't have to really sleep as much?
No. I mean, I guess I don't need like I don't have anything to recover, so I don't mind doing a watch. I got no.
Oh, but you still recover if you're on watch.
Okay, yeah. Then
It's all
I'll take a
flavor.
watch. I don't mind.
Yeah, it's just like elves just like go into a trance for 4 hours or something.
Well, that's what I learned like 2 things ago. Apparently, I can just rest for 30 minutes or meditate for 30 minutes and get all my key points back. Didn't know that.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's the whole thing about key. At the very bottom, it says you must spend 30 minutes of rest meditating to regain your key points. That's it.
No
It still has to be part of a long rest, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
No. Ugh.
Okay, whether
Reading's
it's a
so
shorter or long, you just as long as you're resting for 30 minutes and meditating, you got it back. Baby.
So you only need half a short rest.
Yeah, which is pretty nice.
All right. What's
Would've
going
been
on? Actually.
Nice to know last time.
Yep. I don't know why John.
okay.
I
Okay,
assume the
so-
watch sits outside the tent because
Yeah,
Yeah.
whoever watches
Yeah.
it's outside the tent.
All right, Blaine will take first then.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll?
No, I'll say that the first watch goes by. It becomes it's dusk and then it's dark and then the sand and the dunes begin to cool down. And
I would
you
like to
see
say
that
hi if I see the guard. Something incomprehensible.
you're too far out of town. You are.
Oh, okay.
you're
We're not
all,
like
over
in
here on the
somewhere.
dune,
Oh, okay,
no.
gotcha. Okay.
Um,
Especially if I see him then.
Yeah, but you see the town kind of like, go to bed. That's it for your watch. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Okay. Frask, you are woken up and you come out and you start looking. Roll me a perception check for your watch. Okay. You see the guards kind of come out. One kind of comes out and looks and like sees someone camping on the dune, kind of cocks his head, but maybe he shrugs a little bit and goes back on his duties. But nothing else other than that.
All right.
Who's next?
Helen,
Helen.
roll. You want inspiration? Or sorry,
Mhm.
Perception.
perception. Add 5 to this.
Had 5. Oh my god.
Barely made it.
So you come out, and you start. God, a 25, incredible. So this is the third watch, and the watches are what, 2 hours, right? So we're 6 hours in. Okay. So it's the middle of the night, and you see a desert hare skipping across the dunes.
Fantastic.
Okay. Does this
It's not-
strike me as odd?
No,
Don't shoot spelt.
I had to roll some dice. And it was a big not. I got a crit fail for something to happen.
Okay.
All right, and one last watch. Perception check.
I think Muscalon or Don Sorgo.
I think Don Sorgo volunteered.
Oh yeah, I'll do it.
All right, Don.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, very good perception check. So it's at the very end. Actually, this is pretty good. So, do you decide during your watch to do this lay on hands on Primus?
Oh please.
No, I'm gonna wait till people are awake.
Great idea.
Then on your perception check, at the very end of it, kind of as the town is waking up, what you will see is a figure kind of marching toward you, but not like he will have to go through a part of town, but he's not following roads per se. There's a figure over here. You kind of see across the buildings, down the street, some guy just walking towards you, in your general direction, not on the roads, just through the fan.
So he's like weaving in between the buildings, straight towards him,
Well,
or
he's kind
through
of
the buildings.
he's kind of following like this trajectory.
Oh, so not in the city.
Yeah, like if you saw him cross the road, just like go across
here.
the road. Yeah.
Question, everyone. This is important. How many humps does Wednesday have?
I believe the image shows him just with the one, but I don't know. Where did that go?
4.
Also, I assume Wednesday is a female camel, but
You mean like Wednesday
I'm not
Adams?
gonna check.
yeah, I mean, maybe Wednesday.
Try to
Yeah,
milk
go
the camel. Try to
I'll
milk
go
the camel,
feeling those
Frask.
humps.
I'm not asking because of that. It's chat. Chat wanted to know how many humps.
Sure they did. We know what your dirty chat's like.
I think they're straight trolling you.
You know what our dirty chats all need? More beer and bathroom breaks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's about
So
time,
with
yeah.
with that, I will drag the token onto the screen. And
Wednesday? Oh, that's not Wednesday.
Marching towards you.
Is
Wednesday looks different.
That's like a happy figure, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
just assume everything's okay. Yeah.
Zoom.
Don Sorgo, if
enhance,
you want to alert the troops,
Zoom.
Yeah, no, I will.
Enhance.
We'll do that when we come back.
Next time.
All right, folks, welcome back. I feel like last we left our party, Don Sorgo was finishing up his watch, just about to wake everyone up, where he spied, sticking out like a sore thumb against the dunes on the outskirts of Iltosh, a figure walking towards them with a purpose. Don Sorgo.
So yes, I will rouse them and point out the bad-looking dude coming towards us.
Uh-huh.
Frask uses
And when
perception.
he's within 60 feet, I will do a divine sense, but gotta wait till he gets close.
Okay. I mean, it's going to take him a while. He's not running. He's more like trudging.
Yes, that was
Like
the exact verb I was hoping to hear.
It is like a determined walk.
There's such a like Blake from Safe Farm vibe I got going on right here. That just
Can
wants to
we-
give him a business card, but no, wrong campaign.
Can we see anything and make out anything about this guy?
Yeah, so as he gets closer, right, you'll see that he is adorned in, adorned in is a soft word. You can't really tell, or like the armor stops and the dude begins carrying a huge sword. Mostly like, it mostly just drags on the ground, and just kind of just is marching. There's footsteps and then like the trail that the sword is leaving on the ground.
Does he look Warforged?
He
Based on the description of the armor, not like you can't tell where the armor ends, and we've got a Primus.
he's too far away to tell.
Do we have an ETA?
Yeah, he'll be to you in you think about 10 minutes
Okay.
because he's got
Oh,
a
wow.
long. He's
That's
got the.
slow. All right.
He's walking across an entire town.
Should I restore my spell slots?
No, you can
Yeah.
restore them. This is the end of
Okay.
the rest.
I'm fast, and I got a vision of 120 feet. So
You know what? If he's gonna run out, I'm gonna get on my my trusty steed and follow.
Okay.
I can
Yeah.
probably keep up with that thing.
crabgrass, right?
Please don't
Yeah.
start a fight till I've had my breakfast, you
No,
idiot.
of course not. We're just we're scouting.
Parlay.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Oh.
no. Parlay has a special meeting now. Do we need to roll initiative?
Are you
That's
asking
right,
to
we
parlay
did,
with the
we
character?
did decide that was the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, no. If you go to him with parlay, he's gonna hack you.
All right.
We're gonna go scouting and report back.
Okay. All right. So you two ride out. Actually, one of you rides out. The other one
just
runs out,
Yeah.
and he's just marching.
Should I trust the distance in
We're
this map?
definitely
Or
gonna stay far
No.
away. Like,
Hello there, friend. Also, I'll do a
100 feet.
divine sense when I'm close enough. So
Okay.
or I guess
if you're saying
we'll
he's-
stay at least 60 feet away.
if you're saying he's 10 minutes, definitely not.
50 to
based
50,
on my
65 feet. Yeah.
existing.
Okay.
distance.
Hey, as you get close enough, Don Sargo, just because I don't want to feel like I'm stealing abilities from you. As you close, you do see some Warforgery features.
okay.
You see that his armor is definitely would be considered full plate on a person, but where a helmet like should have eye slits, it do not.
Yeah, I'm not worried about wasting divine senses. They're like
That's fair.
not that great out of sight of. I mean, they're not that great in combat, and I've got like 4 of them a day.
We're not in combat yet.
Anyhow, so this is what you'll see.
Nice.
He would look really good with 3 eyes.
That's a huge sword, man. It's like Infinity Blade stuff. All right. Man. Oh man, it'd be so rude to say that we may have found Primus and legs. Never mind.
Anyhow,
Well.
he's marching.
He is very badass. I am.
Looks like it.
Neil is scared, and Frask dislikes him.
I mean, he can't see him, so.
We'll say, oh there, friend. You seem to be approaching us.
Oh man, what would this character do? Give me a second. I did not expect you to do this. I did not expect you to be like, Sally for it! I know what he would do. He would walk up to Don Sorgo and kind of like,
No, keep distance.
like, well, he's still walking, and he turns towards Don Sorgo and then like looks at you, and then turns to.
Because Don Sorgo was mounting off, I assumed I couldn't keep up necessarily. I guess if Blaine's keep catching up, like anybody can.
Blaine can run, I think, the fastest of the group, and then Don Sorgo has a mule or donkey.
Right.
It's a mule.
I went to close the gap a bit too, not trusting.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get way back here at this like barn and set up your
How much trouble
artillery
could
if
we
you
get
like.
into, really?
Yeah.
So much.
It's just a scouting mission.
I haven't had an opportunity to say shit all night, so.
I guess we'll pack up the camp, and if everybody else get an answer in their pants, I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, you did put Primus in the tent, so what do you do with him?
Excellent question.
Is the tent just
sleeping.
heavier?
Well, we were trying to figure out what happens if you like break down the tent with
Yeah,
the
Is he just in it?
I'm gonna go ahead and
We're back
say
on Wednesday.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that all non-magical items up to a point which I will determine later can stay in the tent. Magical items cannot stay in the tent. Will be ejected when you.
And I assume creatures count as being
magical
ejected.
items will be will stay.
You can take them in. Non-magical items will
Yeah.
stay. Magical items will be ejected.
A Warforged is inherently a magical item.
Creatures and magical items will be ejected when you close it down.
And creatures.
Yeah,
okay.
we'll strap him back on Wednesday.
Okay.
Although we have a great way to dispose of like bodies that we don't want found now.
So they get
As this
ejected,
guy
they
is
don't get
inspecting you, he sees Helen and makes a full run, like a full sprint, like just
So-
starts.
Is that like 20 feet per second or 20 feet per round?
60 feet per round?
Is he?
Okay,
Does
he
it
was
look like
going,
he's
like, 10
charging
feet.
at her? Does he look like he's charging at her?
He
Like-
doesn't have his blade drawn. He's carrying it. Like it's on his shoulder. He could attack with it, but it
I'm
doesn't
gonna
seem
turn
like he's
into
in
an
the attack.
Allosaurus.
Okay.
Hey, Primus, this guy
I
with
try
you?
to cut him off. Just like get in front of him and see what he does.
Yeah,
and
I mean
stand my
we are
ground.
technically
Actually,
in front of him, so
ooh, maybe instead of being an Allosaurus, we should turn into a Deinonychus and then charge
If
him.
you make that decision.
If you try to cut him off, my small friend, he will try to just leap over you.
Something with a big swatty tail.
Hey,
Alright.
I'm on.
Go
I
Allosaurus.
mean, I think he's
Reach.
faster on crabgrass than I'm
John,
faster than
every-
him, so
Every time we deal with Primus, and assuming I'm like trying to make small talk and see if I get a human-like response out of him, but I assume I
We-
never do.
You
we have
do
never
not.
been doing that.
Yeah.
So
You do
Hey,
not.
hey, Primus, you know this guy?
Is he a
We're all
broken
just
toy
broken
like me?
toys.
Yeah.
I mean, he seems
Yeah,
pretty
he
functional.
seems less broken than you, bud.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and make this a little more organized than last time in case shit goes down. So give me a second.
I am putting
Muscalon,
myself as a dinosaur
believe-
in between my friends and this
I assume
charging
we're, like,
metal
right here.
abomination.
Don Sorgo, I assume we'd come like on either that side or this side of the giant dinosaur that we know and love.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
You gotta
I didn't
hand
do it.
that map over.
Yeah. Well, I just tried to change the pixel width, and it didn't do
Oh,
it.
that one.
Also, Don Sorgo, do remember your weapon is still radiant.
Okay. Well,
excellent.
we're just gonna have to.
I got that on my sheet.
All right. We're gonna say the grid doesn't exist until people get really close. So, Don Sorgo, what do you do when you try to cut this guy off?
I'm pretty much gonna kind of put up my shield. Like I'm not gonna necessarily point my sword at him, but I'm gonna put my hand out, stop and let my shield.
Okay.
and-
Oh god,
I'm
what
just
is
gonna put myself in the way
Yeah.
and see
So
what
this
happens.
individual, one,
What the
doesn't
crap?
feel the need to explain itself, and two, is also not going to attack you. So it can move through your space unless you try to block or shove, which is going to be.
I mean, bear in mind, I am on a mule, so
Ah.
which is medium creature.
Yes.
So we can't necessarily jump right over him.
But he'd probably get an attack of opportunity, right?
He
left
could
it?
move around and will give you an attack of opportunity if you so choose. This is what he seems like he's opting to do. Like he's just going to go around you.
I feel like I'm not going to do the attack of opportunity.
What check do we make if we want to see if we determine if this thing's hostile?
Insight?
Yeah, do an insight.
What is the DC of this gonna be?
Is that
Oh,
good
that's
enough?
good enough. Yeah. So you kind of look at this. We'll say that this traveler runs past Dansorgo and is running towards Helen. But you see that the vector he's running on is not so much Helen as it is Wednesday.
Gotcha. I guess that doesn't really tell me if he's hostile.
Nope, that's all you get.
It's a clue that he's coming for Primus, not for. It's not a revenant sent to attack us. John, I'd like to cast Augury.
Mm-hmm. Is that okay?
And just what happens if we just let this guy do what he's going to do?
Can you link the spell for me?
It's right there.
Okay.
Are you gonna take a minute to do that?
Yeah, because he was 10 minutes away. Running means 5, right?
Yep. Okay. So you take a minute while he's closing.
I'm not going to take an hour and a minute because for ritual, because obvious reasons.
Let me know when he's within.
You're trying to
60
decide
feet
if the
or
thing
so.
that's going to happen is a boon or a wheel or whatever it is. Wheel or woe.
Good or bad?
Oh man. Yeah. It's woe. It comes out as woe.
So it's bad news bears if he
Not
he gets
wheel
a
and
hold of
woe,
Primus.
it's woe.
I look. It's
So
so
it was
hard
like
for
put
me
on the
to-
brakes. Bad, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if the gods are giving you like your up down insight, they're like, nah, man.
Okay, guys, we can't let him do what he's here to do.
That's a nah man. We should interfere, right?
Okay.
All right.
That's right.
Okay, just make sure.
Allosaurus
That means-
Frask is going to charge it.
All right, we're
Yeah,
going
Blake-
to
Blake's
roll
going in.
initiative then.
Okay.
All right, and we're also going to redistribute these tokens. We're just going to use. Here's the thing: we're going to use the Iltosh map, but
Well,
like
that's definitely a
none of
two-hump camel.
none of the-
100%.
Yes,
It is a 2-of camp.
None
It
of
is
the-
now a desert, not a building-filled place.
Do we want to use like
Yeah,
the upper area
this
up
is-
here that's like
No,
unoccupied?
we're just going to use it. It'll be fine.
Okay.
You're fighting around the.
The buildings. So is this like to scale kind of where he's at then?
Yeah, I just want the distances to be more or less correct.
Okay.
I assume I still have time before he gets to us to bless people.
Sure. Why not?
How long does bless last?
Is it
a minute?
It's 1 minute. Yeah.
Never mind then. Don't want to bless and then unbless people. Just use a spell slot.
I got 1 on your initiative.
All right, I
You
need to
still
roll.
tied me because I'm super bad too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and you didn't even get a critical fail.
Now, I
Okay.
fail artisanally.
Advantage on initiative.
Visible at all.
Ugh, great.
All right,
It's up
Helen.
to 10, John.
It's the 10. Okay. So I have everybody but.
Oh, I haven't
Which
rolled
fits me
my-
exactly the same.
Allosaurus.
What in the order?
Oh yeah. That was what
Let's
you
see
pressed.
here. I think.
Yes, I was probably up here.
So
wasn't I?
Dunsargo's wherever you want to be in relation to him. He's going
If
to
he
be
went
like,
around me, I guess it would be like that, maybe.
Yeah, I guess he'd be like here. If
But
he
you
went
did
around
not take
you.
the attack of opportunity, right?
I chose not to, so
Oh. Well,
no.
there you go.
Yeah.
I think that's about right.
Okay, are we positioning ourselves? Or are we good?
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, this is just the honor
Oh,
system
where-
of where you think you would have been when this thing started.
Okay, well, I'm over by Prime.
Actually, yeah, I think I'd probably be next to the Allosaurus. Yeah, okay, I think that's right.
You're on your way back. That's
I
right.
don't.
And Don Sorgo was attempting to intercede.
Yes, he was the one who was
So
interceding.
Don Sorgo like said halt, and this thing
Just walked around.
walked around him, didn't pay him any mind.
And
Actually,
then
yeah, I mean when in your first encounter, he looked at Don Sorgo and like gave him a like an up and a down, and then looked at you, Blaine, and didn't have much interest in you. But
I feel like he started running towards Helen, and she said, "Whoa, whoa!" And then we were like, "Wait, is he talking to Crabgrass? Talking to Wednesday? What's going on?" She's like, "No, whoa's bad. Stop it."
Yeah, that's in the opposite of wheel. What the hell's wheel?
Whoa.
And then we were like, "Oh,
Flat tire is the opposite of wheel. Okay. Broken axle. I don't know.
Square wheels."
Uh,
The line.
all right, Don Sorgo. This thing just ran past you. Helen is making ridiculous, like gesticulating ridiculously.
All right. Well, that's all I need. I guess we'll start out going big. I'll use my new Radiant Rapier. See how that goes.
You know it's good because it's alliterative.
Mm. Is
Rad
that
rapier.
is that a total of 18? Or is that a 17?
That's a 17.
Does not hit.
Well, I guess I'll use my second attack then. See if I can do better.
Oh,
Did you already factor in the magic? I guess. Is that why?
You know, I'm just gonna do luck right off the bat. Why not?
Oh,
There we
25 hit. Yes, the 25 does hit.
Okay. And I will also do the second level smite on him. So first that damage, and then the 3d8.
Very nice. Dueling style. Wait, what's your other weapon?
Oh no, you're thinking 2. Dueling is when you only have the 1.
Oh, okay.
Not dual wield.
Dual wield. Yeah.
Dueling.
Okay.
Can you do that when you have a shield? You can, right?
Yeah, it's just no other weapon.
That's
All right.
Pretty dope
8.
smite.
That's
yeah.
okay. Yeah, so that's
That's a really good smite.
Oof.
Was.
That's radiant damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Or 19. Right. Or is all the damage radiant? With the radiant rapier? I guess except the piercing, maybe. I don't
I
know. how that
feel
works.
like it's magic, and it can like be very. I think it can blind people if I get hit. I think is the trick that it does.
Is it inherent to the weapon? I guess.
Need to look that up again.
Is this something Musketlon did, or is this something you just have?
but
Something must
Radiant? I infused his weapon with radiant so he can put it in there.
This is where
yeah,
you
I think
clarify what
that's
goes
why I
on.
couldn't
Yeah.
find it in the compendium.
It's under class artificer.
All right. So you cleave into this guy. Are you mounted?
Actually, does it do very? Well, your smite does. I don't see anything on here that says that it actually does.
If he attacks you,
damage.
remember to flash.
Are you mounted, Don Sorgo?
I think
Yes.
right.
I'm mounted.
Okay. So you get this
Yeah.
thing's attention. It is going to turn to you, and the first thing it'll do is, how many hit points does your mount have?
11.
Magnificent.
And that'll hit. Oh yeah, he's dead.
So the first thing he does is cut your mount in half.
And way off in the distance, you hear Buckhorn go, "Oh, crabgrass cut down in his prime," etc. It all sounds very rehearsed, like he has done this before.
Oh, Crabgrass
Oh,
cuts
no.
down his prime.
Not crabgrass.
We'll have to buy another crabgrass.
The next thing he's gonna do is hit
I'll
you.
summon the next one.
Now you can use your reaction to blind
I don't think that hits though. Yeah,
I
I
get to be hit.
Does Buckhorn have like an easel set up as he like paints the fresco of this? Like,
I hope so.
All right, and he's going to hit. He's going to try and hit you again.
He's illuminating a manuscript.
when he does hit you, remember flash.
Oh, question: If So,
Free attack.
Fine
Wow.
Steed, when he gets killed, he just sort of like disapparates. Do I have to make a check to like not be prone or something, or do I just land?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna make you make a check. Make an animal handling check.
Check. It's a great thing that I have a 0 on that.
DC is 10. Okay, the DC
Okay.
is 10. Yeah. So you're able to like slide off of like this disappearing creature.
It's like half of it
Yay.
yeah, slides in half. You just slide off the other half. Yeah.
Roll motive magic handling.
And this thing kind of snorts at you, and is going to move the distance this way.
Okay, well, I will take an attack of opportunity then.
Yeah, don't half-ass it. Nothing.
God damn it! 25 fucking hits.
Well, ouch.
My God.
No one got the half-ass joke? Man.
And you know what? Oh,
Wow.
Blaine,
Yeah.
inspiration.
Yeah!
Oh.
That's how we do it, okay.
It's very good.
I know I have.
Uh,
Ready to get my intonation
Hold on, I want to
right.
smite him again.
I forgot which mount was which.
uh,
Okay.
Helen?
Oh, it's me. Great. How far is he? From
Wait,
me?
hold on. It's the Allosaurus.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
gonna say,
Yeah,
he
these are
rolled after. I think
ordered,
you have
right?
to resort him.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Allosaurus.
Okay.
Sorry, Helen.
Allosaurus takes a few steps back to, like, basically ready itself.
course.
And then it charges 30 feet at it and pounce attacks. So first he makes a claw attack, and if it hits, more happens. Damn it!
Ah, does not hit.
About that.
Nope.
You're gonna need a lot more than that.
Okay. So yeah, it leaps, and then the guy dodges, and this Allosaurus just smashes into the sand right next to it.
It as you do that, it turns its head and looks at you, and regards you, and then turns back to the way it was going.
Hmm.
That would be Helen. Sorry for asking.
Okay.
Oh, do you only get one attack?
I'd
Is that
love to
Allosaurus?
know.
I also still only get one, I think.
Unless I get
Oh.
the pounce. If the pounce
Gotcha.
succeeds, I get the second attack.
Gotcha.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to like figure out what's actually going on here. So I will cast, but I'm steadfast in my conviction that my god has told me that this is bad if we let him do it. So I will cast Toll the Dead.
Oh, dead.
So please make a
Wisdom saving throw.
yeah. How do I
21.
roll it? Well, I mean, fuck, you know that passes.
Nice. I rolled a 16.
Okay, and then yeah. Alright, that happens.
Okay, so you attempt to. I don't know what shrugging off a Toll the Dead looks like. Does he duck? I don't know.
Covers his ears that he doesn't have.
Yeah, it's mostly just a helmet. So,
Yeah.
but this thing resists the necromantic incantation you attempt to hurl at it. Musket law.
So you say he's full of metally bits.
Super full of metally bits.
Oh god.
Metal and wood.
Cool. And
Magnets
he's
cannon.
within 60 feet by now?
Where are you?
Oh shit! I should have read his thoughts. Whatever.
Yeah. Can I trust the distance or not?
You can trust the distance.
Okay.
You need to put yourself in a square. You need to choose a square.
You can trust the distance.
I will choose
Alright.
a square for you. You're in that one.
I was in that square all along.
Okay. You are within 30 feet.
move, closer to Helen as a, God, if, he gets to her, she'll have to get through me, and hopefully the Allosaurus, not past the Allosaurus first. And then, go ahead and cast Heat Metal on the bits that are stuck in him.
Okay.
The evilest.
Can you link me
This is why I removed my Prince Albert.
Can you link me the spell?
Note to self: do not swallow Warforged right now.
All right, so just choose a metal object, manufacture metal object. So it's not object that grew out of his ass. It's just object that was implanted in his ass. So I'm presuming it qualifies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and it's not something he can easily get off either.
Mm-hmm. No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Wow.
No.
So
Yeah.
what I need very specifically. There's a lot of metal on him.
Mm-hmm. You said there's like
What
armor
are you?
like implanted in his chest, like
Yes.
armor implanted in his chest, right? Yeah.
You're doing that?
The biggest, most bodily central piece of metal he got. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So we're
Not the
going
Prince Albert, the worst.
I mean, you can just target the entire suit of metal armor.
That'll
Of a
make it really
medium
hard
or
for me to
heavy
bite
creature.
him. I'm just gonna say, it's really hard to bite something if all of it is.
It doesn't say that he does fire damage to people who attack it, but okay.
Any creature
absolutely.
that touches it. So my bite would be me touching it. So
Just imagine if this hit Don Sorgo right now.
Oh, any creature
the damage it would do.
physical
Any
contact.
creature in
Already
physical
cast it on
contact.
me.
Yeah.
So if the whole thing's hot, I can't bite it. But if its leg is hot, or I don't know, just
I think his whole body is going to be
He's
glowing metal.
He's becoming hot, and biting it will become a problem now.
okay. I noted.
Mhm.
This is a better strategy than me biting it, probably.
Until
I mean,
spell
it's-
ends on.
But he
think
also
this
becomes
is-
a weapon just by existing now. He's basically a running meteorite.
Okay,
So,
so does this happen?
concentrate-
Does this happen on its turn or on your turn?
On your turn. I think.
Well,
I
you already
think it happens now and every time on my turn, because I take
Alright,
bonus
roll
action
me-
from here on to.
Yeah, until the spell ends.
Roll me
So-
that 2d8.
Okay,
Yeah,
he
so
did
next
roll.
turn he can continue
that
to
the
use a
9
bonus
here?
action to just continue.
Yeah, it's already rolled above that. Above the.
Yeah. It's a DC 15. He rolled a 1 and an 8, so 9 damage.
Now the question becomes: since this is not it's not like an attack though, right? Like he doesn't get a DC, or he does.
Well, no, he
It's-
has the.
he has a con
He's
save.
against the con save. He has the option of dropping, so it doesn't even matter.
Okay.
So, but he
Well,
can't.
the question:
if
can I,
it's
can
a
I
part
use
of his
my arcane firearm with it? Was my only question, because it is a magical attack, right? So
Oh.
If it doesn't require concentration, the answer
does
would
require
I think, be
concentration.
yes. Then probably not.
okay,
But this, you only have to use a bonus action to keep it going.
right. Oh yeah, no, that's why.
So, so you could
like.
just
Yeah.
straight up shoot him with a bow and just.
Also, it gives him disadvantage on attack and ability.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
big thing.
in that. Yeah, so up front.
This is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome spell. And it is basically the thing you use on fully armored people because
Actually, I
it
think I
wrecks
can
their
go ahead
shit.
and go ahead and use the arcane firearm on it, because it just says it's one of my artificer spells, and when I use it, I can do it. So yeah, a D8.
Even if he could take off the armor, if it's full plate, it takes a full minute to do it.
So yeah,
That's
add
10
another 2
rounds.
to that for the arcane
That's
firearm.
20 d8 of fire damage just to
So that's-
stop the damage.
Was that a total of 12?
Total of 11.
Minus 11. Okay. All right. So he is now a glowing, cindering, walking hunk of metal.
I
Blake.
suggest you slow down, you daft
Hunk of
fuck.
hunk of metal. Okay. And I believe it says that he gets
If you
disadvantage on,
surrender, I'll turn it
saving
off.
throws, right?
What?
It says he gets disadvantage on saving throws.
No, ability checks, not saving throws.
It says if he doesn't. Oh wait. Attack rolls and ability checks will start. Ah. Thank you, rule lawyer, for running my scheme.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
John, did you, hear
Hey,
my,
Harming my
What?
did you hear me yelling to him that if he surrenders, I'll turn off the spell?
Oh, if he
Oh,
surrenders,
no.
he'll strong. Okay, all right,
Yeah.
noted.
Did he do anything to that?
He doesn't do a lot of reacting. You'll know this. He's very
Okay.
mechanical.
Okay. Well, that's fine. we're gonna go in and hit that guy. I got
Wait, guys. I think he's a robot.
A Rubit?
Not a warforged.
A 14 does not hit.
That's cool.
Or Forge is a
see.
robot.
Is it with magic? That probably doesn't hit either.
10 does not hit.
And then we'll go. Yeah, I guess it's only 3, right?
18 does not hit.
What? Okay, hold on. I got some for that. I probably have to link it. It's a Tasha's thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So how about 1 key point?
A 20 will hit.
Alright. Alright. So yeah, I'll key infuse the hell out of some bitch, and
Mark that key point.
I did. Because that will enable me to do.
Blaine, can you do me a favor and on
do
your
that. Token?
token, keep your key points in your temp
Yeah.
HP because I don't imagine you ever
I
having
have
temporary hit points.
I have no tip. Yeah, there you go.
So
Does
just
that
keep
help?
your yeah, great.
And
A-
and I'll put my
AC
AC in there as well. Yeah, that work?
Hopefully we can fix that too. Yeah, I just
That
want to
look
be able to.
Yeah.
Yep, that's perfect.
Okay. Because that's what my key points are at now. And I'm gonna use one more, of course, to make sure.
Do you
I
not have a
deploy
slot
those
for your key
afterwards.
points?
No, it's just that I can see it when I click on his token. It pops up in the bubbles.
Founding
yeah.
else can see it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's what's gonna happen, and I believe.
Okay.
Stein-
Flurry blows. So you do hit, and you can take flurry blows as well.
It's,
As an aside, I thought that the monk getting a free unarmed strike whenever it attacked was like a super cool thing, and then as I was reading the rules,
it's
I
not.
was like, oh shit, it's just 2-weapon fighting but with punching.
Yes.
Kick puncher. His punches hit
Right.
as hard as kicks.
All right, so that's 7, and then since I hit him, I will do. Oh, I'll actually spin that another key point. So that's 3 key points down. Boom, boom. But I'll make him make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
You're what, 6th level?
Yep, it's halfway there.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a fail.
That
that is.
It's not gonna do it.
He is
Alright,
done
he's
until the end
done.
of my next turn.
Okay.
Of my
Stunning
next turn.
strike is
Of your next turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
Oh, indeed.
All right.
I forget, when you're stunned, does that give you any advantage to your hits?
Yeah.
Alex?
Yeah.
How does that work?
And then you get advantage to attacks.
To your hacks? Oh, cool.
I think it's
Let's
Advantage to melee attacks and disadvantage to ranged weapon attacks.
toggle that
Is that
on.
right?
I guess only one of those hits. Darn.
Yep.
Alright, well, that's all I can do, and he's only stunned until
Another
the end of my
Oh,
next
man.
turn.
Automatically fails strength and dex rolls. Attack rolls have advantage.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Alex, for
Alright.
inspiring me on this character.
You're welcome.
All right,
Monk-
Dunsworgo.
Monk, stunning strike
Alright.
is broken.
Let's see if my little legs can keep up here. Just barely.
Can't take actions or reactions.
So I can move there.
He's just gonna burn there.
Yeah, you can't even take. Even if he could take his armor off, but you can't because it's his chest.
14.
It's at advantage, so.
Oh, it is at advantage, so we'll consider
That's
that.
26.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that hit.
26 will hit. Yep.
Actually, Primus's backstory is that somebody heat metaled on his legs and he just
Oof.
ripped them off.
All right.
That would be an awesome backstory. That would be pretty hardcore.
Woof.
Oh my god, another giant hit. Okay. All right. No, it's like Mr. McMax damage every time. How?
Alright,
Yes.
Plantain, get this down.
He's literally just like dancing around this thing. Shing! Like there's like a ching. Like he's frozen in place, and he's like, okay, there's a hole. Fwah! And just like full thrust into it, and then dance around a bit, and it's like again, fwah! Right into it.
Yeah,
Although I
holy
bet if he
shit.
were not stunned, this would be a problem because
it would be,
you
wouldn't
could
it?
just outrun him. Like I'm not fast without
Oh my
You're
God.
halfway, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
he can just run faster than you.
Oh my
It's
god.
all worth
I
it.
think this is Chase's payback for what we did to his.
Yes, it is.
Sorcerer.
So,
She was such a good boss, I thought, and then you went and
so
ruined her.
Don Sorgo, I need you to describe to me how you're like fencing with this body, this suit of armor.
Like I figure it's like it's moving around, but like I see the openings and like
It's not.
get in
It's
there.
stunned.
Right,
It's
he's not moving around.
well, I'm still acting like that anyway because it's more dramatic. So
I feel like
I'm
Blake hit
nodding
him,
around
and there's
and
like a
pretending-
resonance going
Yes,
on.
pretending I'm not shooting fish in a barrel because that's dishonorable or something.
I mean, the Warport's intentions were dishonorable to begin with, so.
We literally have no idea.
Okay. So it's gonna be this guy's turn, and he can't take any actions or reactions. However,
Nope. Oh no,
Cool.
Don Sorgo has it in his bag.
Well, it's only
Uh,
Wednesday now, but that's probably still within like 60
Yeah.
feet. So
No, Wednesday's over here, yeah.
yeah. So what you see is Primus in a
What's Nier?
bag, or Nier's whatever I see.
Yeah,
well, then, obviously
he's,
it is.
he's strapped the camel covered in a tarp or something.
Yeah. That's
Not a
Uh,
tarp, but a fantasy tarp.
So what you'll see, Helen, is like this fine mist you've seen before when a bunch of people were hit with arrows and turned into a kind of fine mist, and like turned into a giant golem. These reform into Quintus.
Oh,
Are you
shit.
gonna drop? Are you gonna drop something, or?
So we already
Is
know
that-
its name, even though it hasn't spoken to us.
Well,
I imagine
now we
it's
do.
on the turn order, so
Okay. Oh, I see.
Characters don't know his name. I
Characters
see
don't know
it
his
flow into the
I
guy
can't see
we're
its name
talking
in the
about.
turn order, so.
It's in there.
You can see it when he rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Constitution Quintus.
Don't
So,
know me.
Um,
What do I do for a living?
yeah, that's
I'll
almost
catch
a high
that plague
tech
robot
rest.
for you, but it won't be easy. Or
It's the name,
cheap.
the token, like
Is-
mysterious
robots.
metal dude.
Is that a
Um,
did you make a gladiator joke?
No, it's a Jaws from
Damn it.
Quint.
Don't- Will you explain that
Definitely
again? I'm
make fun
sorry.
of Gladiator
I
every
want to make
chance
sure I
you get.
understand what's going on.
Blaine, what's that?
I just want to make sure I understand. Sorry, this is Chase from Texas. I want to make sure I understand what's going on here.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Making
continue.
sure we're not in character here. So my character voice is very different, obviously.
I feel like this is your character voice, but
it should be.
Yeah, but not
Um,
for one of the forms he's used so far.
Texas shines through and all
Right,
your
yeah.
No, I promise.
That's my desert lizard folk. Yeah.
my car, get a gun.
Shuck. Anyways, the plague over here. If it's near the source of the plague, you're saying there's a mist. Where is the mist arising from? Is it the
Primus.
Primus. Yeah.
Oh, the
Primus.
Primus is releasing the mist that's going
Yeah.
into.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Quintus. That's okay. I wanted to make sure that he was not releasing it or something. And,
Oh my
and nothing
God.
happened. Nothing happened to Quintus as far as we can tell, as far as his form changing.
I think Helen just had a thing.
Oh my god! I just realized what these guys were named. We got Primus. We got the number
Yep.
1 and we got number 5.
Yep. There you go. You're right. So we got Quattrus and
It's Quintus 5, right?
Yeah.
This would be Quartus or Secundus. What's this? Anyway, whatever. We'll find out, I guess.
There are 5.
At least
And
5 of
he-
these assholes.
At,
Some of
at
them are really
least.
scrap. I'm sorry. It's he regenerates.
Yep, that's all he can do on his turn.
Call.
Allosaurus.
He's prone right now. He's not like able to
He's stunned.
He's not prone,
Stunned.
he's stunned.
stun.
I
That's
did.
right.
I didn't
So
mean to link that.
let's roll an intelligence check to see if I'm
That
gonna
doesn't
bite him or
include
not.
stun.
Because Rask is not that smart. I'm gonna bite him.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, I had it.
shiny magic things all the time.
Because he's
Deal.
stunned, do I get
Fire
advantage?
hot?
But-
You sure
but-
do. Yep.
Ah, damn
T-Rex
it.
has replaced teeth. This is
So
fun.
good, both rolls, man.
Which one will you take?
I'll take the 14.
I'm sorry to say
Oh,
that
okay.
14 doesn't hit. Did you roll an 8?
I'd
You
have taken
rolled
the
an 8. Okay. You rolled double 8s. Yikes.
It's rough, man.
Those
So
are
I'm
on
gonna
D6,
say I
it would've been a good roll.
missed, right?
Yes, you miss. You actually,
Yay.
yeah, a 14 is a glancing blow, which is not enough to deal harm to him, but is also not enough to deal harm to you.
Hey, I'll
Yeah, you
take
just
it.
right. It's like when you accidentally briefly touch a hot circle.
Helen, you are allowed to. Well, no, he hasn't said his name yet, so.
What were you going to say?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing, tra la la.
Allowed to. Okay. Never thought I'd do this in combat. I am
Ah.
going to read Quintus's thoughts.
Okay. Secret sidebar.
Well, he must make a wisdom saving throw. So
Oh, okay. Oh,
you can fail it if you'd
no.
like.
You high.
I'd like him to fail because that's how I like the abilities to work.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
I
Alright.
want to tell you.
Yeah. I mean, unless you give him disadvantage for, being on a quest or something, I think we're gonna just
No.
piss off. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, you can read it. You can read it if it fails to save. You can read its surface thoughts foremost in its mind. So its surface thoughts foremost in its mind is the word Primus.
Okay. It's just like Primus.
Yep.
Primus.
Basically,
Total groupie.
Yep.
If they get all 5, they're gonna form a Voltron.
Okay, then I have what what kind of is getting on a camel an action?
Getting on a camel, mounting a camel.
Uh-huh.
I think it's half your movement, isn't
I
it?
think it's half your movement. Yeah.
Swell.
Which you're real
Uh,
close to it, so that's fair. That's fair. We can probably do that.
I'm gonna get on Wednesday ready to book it if this guy starts getting closer, but because he's stunned, I'm not gonna go anywhere. But I'm on
Remember,
Wednesday with Premise. Premise.
Remember, it's yeah, not whoa.
Is it like wheel?
No.
Okay. Anyway, I mean that's my turn because it's my action to whiff.
I get you.
This guy's wicked wisdom for a guy who's just charged. Jesus Christ, plus
Yeah.
5.
Musculon. You're gonna use your bonus action to do some damage.
Yeah, so let's go do that.
Okay.
2 of these. Oh, that's good.
It's really 2d8. Jesus
Or
Christ.
was it 6? Is that misroll? I think
Blaine, I
it's
need you to subtract 1 key point for your stunning strike.
8.
I did.
No, 2d6.
Or
I'm sorry.
is it?
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
wait, I'm sorry. It doesn't show on your thing, right?
Rerolling. Still
It's
fucking rad.
I'm
Alright.
subtracting it from my thing. It actually should be at 3.
Okay.
Wait, this
okay.
was heat metal? That should
Yeah.
be 2d8.
No,
Uh,
2d6.
I
Hold on,
appreciate
I
the honesty.
Yeah.
Or no, it's scorching. Wait. Damn it, I looked at the wrong spell again.
You know.
Yeah, it is
so-
2d8. Holy
2d8.
shit. Yeah. No, it's fucking rad. Okay. So yeah, do that with my bonus. And with my standard, I will aim up the muskets, what's not the term? The blunder spear. And size up that ugly son of a bitch real good. And pop.
I'm sorry, he heals 3d10 hit points?
Yeah, he sure do.
Okay.
You should, as long as that guy's in range.
All right, well, heal this.
Is that as a free action, reaction, bonus
Not
action?
an action
No
at
way.
all.
It's not.
it
It
happened.
just happens. There's no.
17 times an action. Got it.
Oh, I'm sorry. As part of my can I also uncover Primus as part of what I'm doing on the camel?
So 12. You want to uncover Primus?
Yeah, just to see what's happening when.
Oh yeah.
God.
So you see like parts of you don't really know where it's coming from, but like there's like sieving out of him is this fine mist.
Yeah. 12 fire, 12 piercing.
12 fire. Wait, 1 piercing?
12 fire from the
Oh, yep. Oh, I already took that, and then 12
Yeah.
piercing.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The damage dealers. The damage dealios.
Turns
Oy,
out you put them in
oy, oy.
one place, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, just make sure we kill things before I run out of spell slots, and everything will always be great.
And you do not get advantage on range attacks, right? When he's done.
No. Only melee attacks.
Next.
Oh, yes, it's me, isn't it?
Like, yep.
It's
It
a
sure is.
Blaniac. Blaniac.
Yeah,
24
I
hits.
I think that does, yeah. Boop. Let's go for a dose. See if we need to expel more. Boop. There's some. How you feeling?
Bad.
Bad.
Feeling bad. Yeah. Oh my god.
You can stun strike again.
I was wondering if that's just Sunstrike or Flurry of Blows and Sunstrike.
The fucked up thing about it is if you stunning strike,
Oh,
it's
hurry?
a con save, right?
It's
Not a
con
deck
save.
save. Oh, never mind.
I feel like the
Was this-
smart thing to do would be Flurry of Blows and then like Sunstrike till my key points are out because it takes me 30 minutes. Yeah, that sounds fair. I'm gonna do that. Boop.
Flurry of
Yeah.
blows?
Yeah, because that'll give me 2 more attacks. But before I do that, I'm
It's you
since I
one
got-
more attack, right?
It's 2 unarmed strikes for 1
Yeah.
bonus action.
As your bonus action, which is
Which
what
I
you
get
use
in-
to make your second attack.
No, that's an unarmed.
Oh,
I
I'm
have
sorry,
a
you're right.
second
That's your
attack.
extra attack feature. Sorry.
Yes. But we'll do Stunning Strike for that second attack. So give me a
So are
Constitution
you
saving
down
throw.
to 1 key point now?
After the Flurry of Blows and the Stunning Strike? Yes.
Nailed it.
Awesome. You know what that also means? That after I do the first unarmed attack at advantage, that I assume hits.
It does hit.
Bazinga! Oh, that's not as much damage as I was hoping for. I will burn that last key point
It's still a punch.
to give another
Have
Stunning
you
Strike.
considered weapons, lad? They're amazing.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, that ain't it.
So
That
until
ain't
the
it.
end of my next turn, he is still stunned. And you said 19 does not hit, right?
19 does not hit, no.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh my god.
All right, I'll see you next turn. Hopefully,
Alright.
That's
He's
all
out
I
of
got.
stuns though, so
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, our boy here is almost out of hit points, but
Gonna move forward just a bit in case I have to sprint after
plain
him.
figuring out how this mug thing works.
Don Sorgo.
Alright, so I've moved myself a little bit and I'm going to just keep hitting, I guess.
Okay.
Still at advantage, right?
Just keep hitting. Just keep hitting.
22 hits. 21 hits.
And I will. If he's up after this, I'm also gonna smite him again.
He's still up, yes.
Alright, so I will do a smite. 6.
Alright. So you
God.
nail this guy. Man, he's looking real bad. He ain't dead though.
Damn.
Is
and he's
the
about to
problem.
heal 3d10. How'd you roll, John?
18.
Oof,
7, 7, and 4.
that's pretty good.
Oh, I guess we don't see it, do we?
No, it's to me. I should turn that off. If you don't believe me,
Transparency and DMing, yeah.
sorry. Yeah, I've been doing that
It's
for a
whole
long
rule of
time.
conduct.
I'll put it in Discord.
I know you're an
I
advocate.
try to be transparent in my DMing. I forgot I had the GM
That's
there
fair.
turned on.
No, I think it's fine for that. I mean, like, you're not cheating, so whatever. Like,
Um,
You're not cheating. You're just a legal dick.
Allosaurus Frask.
Allosaurus
You're
Frask.
wailing on this guy.
Am I though?
Yeah.
he's wailing at this guy.
Flailing around like a puppy just rolling around.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a nat 1.
Neil, stop
he
being
moved
big.
his
Big Neil does nothing right.
Oh, no. You have advantage.
Oh.
You do. Please roll
I
another
do.
nat 1, please. I need this. I need it.
I need
As
you
your
to
DM, I
go
need
for
it.
Oh, it doesn't hit though.
An
Is he
18
gonna try
doesn't
and
hit.
bite on Cargo?
Uh,
An 18
Okay.
doesn't hit. I'm sorry.
Gosh, you have plus
Sucks.
6 too. That's so.
I'm sorry.
okay. Okay.
Keep trying. He's not going anywhere.
That's what I get for getting big.
Yeah, sometimes you get spoiled. It's not the right decision.
To be fair, like, you know, you're an HP soak, and he hasn't gotten to attack anything. So
Yeah.
hell,
To be fair. Yeah.
Hasn't and won't.
It sounds cool to bite things when you're a dinosaur. I want to try it.
I
sounds rad.
totally agree.
I don't mean I'm casting Sacred Flame.
No.
I was just trying to open it to check if it was a dex save, and it appears to be. So I am actually casting Sacred Flame. And he
Okay,
fails it
he
with
automatically
automatic.
fails it. Yeah. All right, and you him while he's stunned. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Not only is there nothing else I want to do, there's nothing I can do. So-
Oh, Roger,
Maybe
must
we
come
could-
on.
Move the camel. I
Yeah,
might be
but-
yelling that to move the camel.
If he comes more closer, if he lives through this round,
Hey,
then I'll do
Is
that.
he? Did you not move him out of 60
No,
feet?
I'm
How?
because the guy's stunned. There's no reason to move him. He's.
I
I
mean,
mean,
move
he's
him out
gonna
of.
regenerate.
well, how?
well, I mean,
well,
yeah,
what's-
quote unquote
what's
near. Yeah.
What's
at DM
near?
discretion.
Who fucking knows?
I mean,
Um,
in my idea, just like run him to the.
Get him to
far end of
100
it,
feet,
yeah.
right? That's
Yeah, you know what?
that's
I
too
will-
far. That's too far.
I will
Put
actually.
Buckhorn on the back and be like, Buckhorn,
Okay.
ride.
This is a good point. I will yell for Wednesday to dash. Can I
Okay,
command Wednesday to dash? Is that an animal handling check?
that's an animal handling check. Yes.
Okay.
How trained
Yep,
is
yep.
Wednesday?
Ride like the wind,
I
Wednesday.
think
You're
it
allowed to
becomes-
assume that like domestic beasts
Aw.
are trained to ride, but
Yeah,
Pretty
so
good.
unfortunately, I'm gonna say that a 13 is not good enough to command someone else's camel to do something.
Okay, but can I get it to
Oh.
move away? Just not dash.
Yeah, it'll just like scamper off like.
Okay.
Could
Well, we'll move
Buckhorn
away.
command
It,
it?
it,
Yeah,
it makes
great.
that sound too. Yeah.
Yeah, but like that's like all you get. It kind of just like trots along and then just kind of stops.
maybe Buckhorn's still busy lamenting.
Oh yeah.
Maybe next turn I should channel divinity to give myself proficiency in animal handling.
Or just like wait, can
Ride
you do
him.
the thing where you can like speak camel?
No. Speak.
Blake, hit this
Hey.
motherfucker.
Oh, now you want me to? Okay, I get it.
Always. I'm your friend here.
Oh, that
I
was
just
a
have
terrible
to-
roll. That was
I
an
just-
awful, awful roll.
Great roll. Keep it up.
We
man.
didn't say miss.
You're out of key strikes. That's a
I,
miss.
I
Yeah.
am.
He still gets 3 attacks.
Yeah, I know. But hey, look,
Oh,
Oh, hey.
24 does
one
hit.
done it. How's
Oh,
he looking?
max damage. Super bad, but again, he heals every
He's
turn.
still alive.
So.
So
You don't have
not
any more key points,
great.
so.
cue tub thumping by Chumbawamba, I think.
Let me see something real
If
quick.
Don Sorgo does not kill him, it's gonna be.
That's okay. He's stunned, so it's not like he can do an attack of opportunity. It's to the end of my next turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in here and try to reinforce Helen's defenses over here. GG, Don Sorgo, take him out.
All right.
Like, I'm out. Peace. He's like, I hit him a bunch.
I did what I did. You saw it.
Don Sorgo.
All right. I will.
I thought it was me.
Attack
Hold on.
again.
Did we get
Oh, wait.
We missed.
You
Muscalon.
asshole skip me.
Yep.
Never mind.
Damn it.
Play that.
Muscalon, it's you.
Chase from State Farm. All right. Yeah.
Oh wait,
so,
wait. He's
Wait, what
done.
happened to you?
He's not stunned anymore
Until the end of my turn. That's right.
until the end.
Yeah.
Of
Although
the turn.
it's
So
not his turn, but
It's not his turn, but you don't get advantage on attacks. Is the
Did
important thing.
Musketlon get dropped from the initiative?
True.
Oh wait, there he is.
No, there.
Yeah, I don't know. You know
Okay.
yeah.
I was scrolled down.
Chase is just loud and loud his way past me.
hold on. I'm actually confused on how Musketlon is below me because I critically failed on my.
We both have a 5. I don't
We
know.
both have a 5, and you have a higher dex.
You're natural.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
well then-
natural. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you're slow.
It's both. Only in the ways it counts. All right. So bonus action. Keep toasting the toaster. Not as good this time, but still, hey, free money. And because I just want to murder the shit out of this thing. What's the size of this
That's
bad
something Blaine would
boy?
say.
How big is this cube? 10-foot sphere. Okay. So
Keep in mind, people are around that.
yeah. So 10-foot sphere right here. The bell.
Oh, you're shattering on the backside of him.
Is it? It's a radius. That's a
And
20
because he's
foot-
made of
that's
metal, he is at disadvantage.
That's a 20-foot sphere.
I think you just hit some folks. Oh
Wait, no.
yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, if he censors it like here,
Okay,
Sensor
wait. No,
there,
because it
right?
said 10
Radius
foot-
versus diameter. It's a big difference.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna
Okay.
fuck you on that. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean to put it behind him where it all
Yeah.
ends. Okay. All right. The question is like it has a range of 60. You can easily do that. You can easily do that. Yeah. You can put it back here such that it has a 10-foot. Yeah. Okay.
Cubist death, not on all of my friends. The tolling of the bells, it tolls for him. And add the D8 for the artillerist.
So he's not a construct, technically. So
No,
It
it's
doesn't say construct.
A
No,
creature
it
made
says-
of inorganic materials such as
No,
stone, crystal, or metal.
a warforged is just a creature.
Yes, a creature made of inorganic
It
materials.
doesn't say
No,
construct. It
it
says
is-
creature. It says creature.
Add the arcane
Read
firearm
the-
to that.
read the
That
text.
box.
The blood is organic. We'll put it
I
that
am going to rule that they are inorganic. That's what I'm
way.
going to
Oh,
rule.
really?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Ah.
rule that they are inorganic. Yes. Primus
Like, in
and
the spirit of shatter, right? Like,
Hmm.
in the spirit of shatter, I think that they are inorganic.
Yeah.
So what do con save?
So
At disadvantage.
disadvantage con
yeah,
save.
but he failed the. It didn't matter.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. So he takes 5.
17.
No, 20.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
He takes.
What's the repeating shot? What-
That's right.
What is this
17. I don't know what the D4 or D8 is for.
At 21?
Rolling. That's for my arcane firearm.
So
ability.
yeah, that's 21. Right?
Oh no, 17 plus. Okay, yes, you're right. Yeah, 21. There we go.
Oof.
Oh my
But bam.
god. So
Oh no, the one shouldn't apply because that's the repeating shot that shouldn't be on there. It's, I don't know what
Okay.
that's. Yeah. Okay,
Down
just
to
20.
that
Just
box.
20.
the encounter is about to be over.
Yeah.
We just need Don Sorgo to finish it out here.
Did anybody ever mention that
In a
Musketlon's
glorious manner,
badass?
please.
Does this not come
Musketlon.
up?
Musketlon. Oh my god, Musketlon.
This is my karmic max. Like,
So-
you have Pete not Braun good. You have Fernal bad. You have Getlon good. It's a sine wave.
It's top of the hour. It's top of the hour. John
Over
Sorgo, would
here!
you like a moment to think about how you would like to finish this?
to make sure I actually do. This is no longer an advantage, right?
Right.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Actually,
That's right. I'm sorry. Musketlon, don't you have a bonus action?
actually,
The bonus action was to trigger the heat metal again.
Oh, you have already done that.
Yeah.
Okay. So that didn't
He-
work. So I'm going to take my
he
second
gets
one.
disadvantage on attack rolls because of the heat metal.
I'm going to use luck to roll that again, because goddamn.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, yes.
You've been hacked. You've been hacked, man.
I think I can only use luck once per.
How do I
thing.
paste this?
Oh.
And
I would say
like,
click it one more time just to see if there's a problem with Roll20 right now.
No, man.
I feel like, nah, like. I mean, I did, but.
Okay, phew. Okay, got those out of here.
Not a problem with roll 20.
Okay, just making sure.
He's trying to tell me something. Yeah, no, that didn't happen at all.
Did you
Make
hit
sure.
this guy?
No. I rolled 15 3 times in a row.
Okay,
He
I think we should. I think we
lives!
should
Alright,
definitely take a break right now.
break. Let's take a break. Let's take a break while we finish
John
what
a
is
chance to
gonna
think
be
about
the
what he can do.
second half of this combat. Jesus Christ! I've spent 2 rounds not doing anything. All right, and here we are having a duel in the desert. It is. Oh,
It's going great.
Is it Quintus? Is it Quintus?
He
I
actually
think
gets a turn.
It is, yeah.
He gets to
He
do
gets his
this.
first turn, yeah.
Oh, he's still alive. That's the thing that matters.
Oh, that 10
I'm
helps, yeah.
so glad I gave him that many hit points because I needed
Oh,
but 6 of them.
oh, good. Now he's at
6.
23 hit points. All right. We have a goal,
All right.
guys.
He starts thinking, Secundus.
He just goes in the opposite direction.
Really? Okay.
No,
All right.
30.
Musculon. Huh. All right. I get opportunity attacks from Frask and Dunsorgo. Sorry, Dunsorgo.
Sorry.
Let's see if I can do any better this time.
Hey!
Frask, you hit.
Oh, Rascadinga.
Oh, that's Frask. I thought it was Dunsorgo. Sorry. Good job, Frask.
Ooh,
14
nice.
Oh.
piercing bite damage.
Oh shit.
All right, Dunsorgo.
Okay.
All right, quick.
There
Sorry.
goes
Show me the money.
the healing.
Ah,
That's
wait, no,
not
I
a
have
hit.
one left. I'm gonna use it.
You're gonna use the luck? Okay.
Hey, can I ask a question about Dunsorgo? Is your aura all like always on?
Yes, as long as I'm conscious. If I get knocked
Um,
out, it goes away.
So, do you get a +3 to your own throws?
They're not attacks, just saves. I think
It's only saving throws, not attacks.
might be ability checks too, but I think it's just. Let me link it here.
I didn't know. So.
Saving throws. Yeah, it's saving throws.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was wondering if it applied to you or not. So,
So
I mean, you're a
I'm
friendly
gonna hit,
creature within your own range.
and I'm gonna use my last 2nd level smite. So,
Go big or
That's
go home. That would be
basically-
21. Plus 16.
Oh man,
That's enough.
that's enough. So how do you want to kill this guy?
oh man,
Oh gosh.
I,
do
I-
you?
I feel like this is a smite, so maybe that just feeds into the flames that are already there.
It's still in my jaws when
safe.
you stab it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
Frask.
you're
Sure,
taking
sure.
your fire damage.
Yeah, you're taking your fire. Musculon, roll 2d8 fire damage.
2D.
For Frask.
Roll low.
I
Frask.
assume it just goes
Good.
and disintegrates
good
in your
roll.
jaws.
Yep. So Dunsorgo, exactly what do you do?
Like I said, again, it's the burning it, so I assume that just feeds into the fire that's already there and just sort of goes and eventually falls apart in Frask's jaws.
Yep. The thing you didn't expect was that all the pieces that into a fine mist all go back to Primus.
Hmm.
And Primus
How's he looking?
grows 3 legs.
What? He's a
Giggity.
guy.
Now, are they all legs?
They're all legs. He's a tripod.
Oh wait, so he
Oh
can walk
my.
now?
But
Very
with
popular
legs.
parties.
Aren't we all?
But yeah, so he Primus regrows his legs. It's just not the legs you expected him to. Like
That's fine.
Quintus disintegrates and becomes part of Primus, and Primus regains his legs, and they start constructing, and you expect him to be bipedal, but no, he's more of
tripedal.
he's tripedal. He's
Mhm.
got this weird base to him.
Nice.
But
Very
he can,
stable.
as he you see Primus drop to the ground and kind of stand up erect and look around and say, "Where am I?"
Yes. Oh man.
Who of you said that they would
no
turn into
rush.
Ultron? Because
Go
I
ahead.
think they're gonna turn into Ultron.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I trust you're not a broken toy anymore.
Blaine will absolutely run over to Primus and be like, "You can walk. This is great."
No, although, wait, are you next to Primus at this point?
I mean, I was
Primus is taller than you. Primus is about 8 feet tall at this point because
even better.
He's big. He's like
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, because
he's a big boy
the
with
max
these
height
like
for a
tall
medium
legs.
creature is 7 feet. So that's fine. Like I'm just so happy.
He'll put a hand on your shoulder, Helen, and look you in the eyes and say, "We
Can we get that
are
Primus token?
all broken toys."
You're not wrong.
But he used "we are all," and that's better.
Because you hate contractions. That's the only part of playing Scarecrow you didn't know about.
But I mean,
I actually don't have a non-broken Primus token, so
I mean, you could just put that original one that we had that looked like him from a 1950s movie on the board.
do I still have that one? Oh wait, yeah, I do. Okay. Hold
Yeah, because that one doesn't show the bottom half.
on.
It looks like he's a detective for the 1950s if we were in an alternate universe with robots.
So what do you folks do?
I would love to ask Primus some questions if he is of a better sound mental state right now.
He seems to be.
That's fantastic. I am so sorry I left your wheelchair in the Westgate, by the way. I hope you understand. There was a giant flesh mob about to crown down on you. I thought you were in trouble and tried to help you. I hope you understand that.
Did you say flash mob or flesh mob?
Yes.
I guess they're both accurate, but
Yeah, flesh mob. Flesh mob was correct.
He says, "Oh, are you?" I'm sorry,
I mean-
my memory is a little.
Do I still have my little toy soldier?
You do.
Yeah, I would like to be like, you gave me this. Or you sold me this.
I'm sorry. Please describe to me exactly how you hand him the toy.
No, I'm not handing it to him. I'm showing it. I'm like, you gave me this, or you sold me this.
Yeah.
I'm just showing it to him. I don't care if I touch it. Fuck it.
Great. Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that's dangerous. We should probably figure out how to not do that. Not with advantage. So 21.
Glad
Okay.
the toy.
Yeah. You're fine. You're fine.
Tongs.
Apparently, this is very dangerous to hold.
Yeah. He'll.
That's
take it
why
from
I'm
you.
holding it.
He'll
Wait,
take
what?
it from
No,
you.
no, I don't want him to get it.
Oh wait. He'll reach out to like try and take it, and you're gonna like take it back.
Well, I don't want him to become infected if he's not already infected. We haven't determined that
He is
yet.
the infection.
No, we have not determined that at all. That's the whole thing. Like
Where
Don
we as
Sorgo-
some group that does not.
in that the
Okay.
in that the DM has not literally said those words.
we were gonna figure that out if when Don Sorgo laid hands on him, because we would determine if the disease was present. But as far as I'm aware, we have only determined that it's present in the diseases. Otherwise, Blaine would have had to roll a con save when he grabbed Primus by the body and ran out of the
But
gates.
our characters still have strong reason to believe this because we saw that his toys have been like spreading around with infected people.
Yes.
Also,
something-
some plague shit just rose up out of the guy we killed and into Primus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that mist
some misty
that
shit,
you and
but
I
yeah.
directly witnessed.
Repeatedly.
Oh, and I don't know if this is relevant anymore, but that Misty Warforged guy, did he have any signs that he had the plague?
No.
I'll be searching that, by the way, while this is going on.
No. There's no searching
What?
that. He disintegrated and became part of
Okay,
Primus.
He's no more.
so he was full.
We're
he-
gonna
Evil life, you rest
Oh,
in
no.
peace.
He was nanobots, is what you're saying.
yeah, he's nanobots. Yeah,
He's Optimus Primus.
He is an
he
ex.
will be. That was my
Primus.
first joke I ever made about Primus.
Yeah, but it's not a joke anymore.
It isn't. He's gonna be amazing. I can't wait for this to be my.
Well, it is. It's
Sidekick.
just John's joke now.
I just want him to be my sidekick.
Will he become a
I
gorilla?
think at best you could be his psychic.
I mean, we'll talk about that.
Alex.
I'm dying.
It only took like 4 episodes to get to the real fact that we got there, but we gosh darn did it.
So you have the guys for 4 episodes. You've been trying to get this guy's legs. Now you have all 3 of them.
Yeah, but now I don't want him to have legs. I didn't want him to have legs last episode.
But no,
Um,
let's dialogue with Primus for a second.
okay.
Like, I'm so glad you got your legs back. How do you feel?
I feel more myself.
Like mentally, do you feel like you're there?
And who
You
are
seem
you?
like you're more there than Blaine, which is saying something.
Yeah.
Well, no, not really saying that much, but
Yeah.
it's still good.
I'm-
It's good. It's
I'm
improvement.
here. I'm here. I show him the toy. I was like, you sold me this. You said we were all broken toys, and I felt really bad for you because
I have some design points on that if you ever get around to it. But sorry, Brandon, I keep interrupting. My bad.
you were at a point where you were selling these broken toys as a way to, I guess, I don't know, make ends meet, and then a giant flesh golem popped up, and I was like, oh man, I don't think you're gonna make it out of here. So I ran you out of there and took like 8 arrows to the chest. But I'm okay now.
We were okay.
Barely. And then and we've basically kept you along for the ride. But until just now, you've been less than functioning.
He
But
says,
here you are. I'm so
ah.
glad you're okay.
well, ask and you shall receive. Here you go.
Oh yeah.
How
So-
dapper.
So cool.
So he'll say, I apologize, I don't remember any of that.
I'm Blaine. Or Blake. You choose. It's fine. They're interchangeable.
Blaine. Blake. He just looks at you, kind of looks you over and says,
This is the form I was in when I first met him. To be fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he'll say, you're not one of us. None of you seem to be.
I mean, I got this toy that is definitely a little bit.
What do you mean by one of us?
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
One of my brothers, or infected with the rot.
The rot, you say? Yeah, what
Are
is
you-
this rot?
Are you generally pro or anti-rot?
He'll look at you and say, I genuinely don't know.
Yeah.
That's fair. To be fair, when we killed the rot on Quintus, do you recognize that name?
Quintus, my brother.
We don't know that name.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
a meta.
we don't know. It was inscribed in flaming like runes on his body that we read right before he turned to dust.
I'm sorry. Are you indicating that you've killed my brother?
And only in the aspect that he tried to murder all of us, and we tried to defend your life.
So Quintus is dead.
Or he is a part of you, whichever you'd like to think.
He lives on in all of us.
He lives on in you for sure, as your 3 legs.
Kumbaya, my
And
lord.
maybe your hips.
Kumbaya.
Your strange 3-legged pelvis. Yeah, included.
Ort will not be happy.
Yeah, Xenophon said that too. Would you like to clarify who is Ort?
Ort is my father.
Ah, father.
He's all of our fathers.
These are some key role-playing notes.
Hey, can somebody remind me what Xenophon said about Ort?
He
talk to
said,
the
I
king
need to
about him."
inform Ort after he destroyed the flesh golem, I believe. That would make me think that Xenophon knows about something about this more than we know.
Ort is the father of the cyborg nerds, is my note.
Sure. But I want to make sure, like Primus knows, like we're essentially like we've tried to help him from day
No,
one.
Primus knows. Primus is trying to gauge you all, and Primus kind of says, what I've just woken up from a long, bad dream.
Good morning.
Who are you people? If you are people.
I'm Blaine-ish. This is Helen.
I'm
Down
a
there's
person.
Musket Lawn with the Kellen with
The
the
world famous
cannon.
musket lawn. Musket lawn,
what-
Thunderbird, brain,
let's-
trademark.
Famously a person, Musket Lawn.
Let's parlay, right? So who
Yeah.
wants
Sure.
to
Do you
But
roll
not no
initiative?
Nazi way.
Yeah.
Oh
That's-
yeah. So yeah, I actually think that this is pretty important. So
Yeah.
this is a pretty important plot point. So let's all initiative
Yeah.
again,
Gotcha.
and anyone who wants to talk to,
We'll follow initiative order.
and if you don't have anything to say, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I just want to make sure that everyone gets their thing in.
I like it.
I will not use advantage for my initiative against my friends.
It's not against your friends.
I kind of wish that there was like a
I'll do it.
pseudo
Actually, yeah, do it. Yeah, there we go.
It's like, I just want to ask
Look.
some questions first.
I mean,
Um,
look, I realize it doesn't make me talk anymore. Or
And
less.
if you're not interested in rolling, that's fine. I don't want to make anyone talk. So for now, if you want to roll in later, that's fine. Helen, you're up first. This is just to make dialogue go
What
smooth.
was the last thing he said?
He
Oh,
said,
who are
"I
you
don't."
people?
Yeah, who are you people?
Interrupting is my shtick.
Oh, we're just a group of people trying to do what's right. Who are you?
Who? What?
Either.
So late.
He stutters like I'm stuttering. He says, "I am."
It's not a compute.
He looks at you and he says, "A force of nature, and a force of not nature."
Oh.
He says, "I don't know or understand exactly what I am, but none of us do, and
Yeah.
neither do you. I
Yeah.
feel." He says,
I
"But
don't
you
know.
didn't answer my question. What is your Why am I here, and you surrounding me?" And actually, with that, I'm going to move to Don Sorgo because you actually killed the motherfucker. So, Don Sorgo.
I don't really
Olé.
actually have anything to say here. Especially as soon as he asked, who killed my brother?
Yeah, who killed my brother? So Don Sorgo is just like,
You. This collar.
It's like I see Buckhorn like
but Buckhorn is like, and you're like,
now.
on the
Write it
paper,
down,
on the
save it for
paper.
Don Sordo, do you sheathe your like bright glowing rapier like with the Warforged blood? Like, oh, time to put that away.
yeah, I'm not a
Huzzah.
combat mode and everything.
Okay.
So. But I
That's
don't
not needed.
actually have much to say to him.
Okay. Do you have anything to say? Because I'm gonna move on if you don't.
We can go ahead and move on.
Okay. All right, Blake.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to introduce the party if no one else will. Helen, Blaine, Don Sorgo, Musculon, Fast from left to right
Jolt.
from my viewpoint, and and that's Wednesday, and Buckhorn, and that over there is
Are there donkey
Crab
remnants?
Pass
Or are
1 of
they
2 and Crab Pass
come back to a celestial
Crabgrass
plane?
2 of 2. We'll get to him later. But we are very happy to see that you're okay. You were much smaller and non-coherent when we liberated you from a plagued area of Alto. So I'm glad you're better.
The mention of the plague actually kind of piques his interest, and he says, "You mean the rot?"
Well, it's affecting people. I mean, when I look at you, I don't see any, like, I'm just going to use some common terms we use here, leprosy-like symptoms. But you look like a straight on not human with 3 legs. Pretty dope. But yeah, we're still trying to figure out what this whole quote unquote plague thing is. The rot. We're still trying to figure that out. But we weren't sure if you were affected, but it seems like potentially some of the things that you may have made may have affected others. I don't know if you remember that or that rings any
don't.
bells.
But
He
I
once again
do.
shows him the toy.
I remember fragments, and he'll reach out to grab it if you give it to him.
Man, I feel like this is how we create like I forget what the name of Optimus Prime's like arch enemy is, but this is how you do it.
Optimus Composite.
Megatron. Megatron is the name. Yeah. This is how you make a Megatron. I'm gonna hold back and be like, this I think has what you call the rot in it, and it has been spreading to other people and things.
I'm sorry, you've sidestepped an action here. I need to know
sorry.
whether or not you pull back or actually give it to him, because he's reaching out to take it from you.
Oh, I do not want to give it to him because I'm afraid he's gonna get infected, and
No? Okay.
I honestly don't know if he has the infection yet because Don Sorgo has not like laid on hands.
Okay. So he reaches out and then he kind of pulls.
Yeah,
his hand
I'm like,
away.
you don't want to touch this. You really do not want to touch this.
He
Trust me,
says,
it's all I can do, just not.
He says
be
it's
affected by it.
so familiar. If only I could remember.
I don't know if this will help you remember, but here's a visual interpretation of it. Does cure disease or lay on hands work on objects?
You know.
This is where we would portal the situation and burn it with fire and talk about it later. But yeah, you made this.
I'll tell you what. He's gonna put out his
I don't-
hand and he's going to generate an exact copy of what you're showing him. in his
Perfect.
hand.
That's really impressive.
Of these.
Huh?
This? And it's just like the thing you're showing him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And he's going to what he'll do is he'll disapparate it, and most of it comes back to him, but some of it goes back to your toy and fixes your toy.
I'm gonna crank it up and see if it works.
Yeah, it works.
Do I have to make con save for?
Yeah, you do.
Like okay. Son of a bitch. You know. Oh, not con. Oh. Finally.
Yeah. All right.
Now
Lay
it's,
hands me down.
that's correctly working, man.
Oh yeah, I need to set that to normal now.
We'll deal with that later.
John Sargo, just as a general rule, since I'm dealing with this like hazardous thing for diplomatic reasons, if you don't mind like laying on hands on at least a daily basis, I would really appreciate it. Nothing, really. After saving your refugees, you're not even gonna.
No, we can try that if you want.
I would greatly appreciate it if you did. Thank
Kill
you.
blast, dude.
I mean, I assume he was affected much further than 5 seconds. So, thank you for your cooperation. I don't want to take up more of the talking space than.
Okay,
other
yeah.
people,
So we'll go to Muscalon.
John Sorgo, if you do want to give me that lay on hands, since you didn't really talk on your turn, I'd appreciate it. Can we see what happens when that happens? Do I just
Must-
straight up
we'll-
die?
We'll get to that later.
Oh shit!
Muscalon.
Something like your aorta.
I haven't paid attention to all these other fools. Who made you, lad? I'm very confused because I thought you were just bad craftsmanship, but now you're better craftsmanship. And I'm very like, who's putting this bits together?
He says, that
This
would
is
be-
Artie. What's his name? Urt. Yeah. Who's this
Ort.
fellow?
My
You got a
father.
picture?
No.
No, that's a shame.
Although we all are made in his likeness.
Oh, really? Even when you're little kind of dangly bits before, but now you're like, "Urgh," that's what I mean. What image are you made in?
Well, I was his
Killing Alex.
Ah.
Or he's just very tired.
You're an
By
interesting
the
one,
dangly bits, just
aren't you?
He's all made of dangly bits, and now they're better bits, you know?
neither rock hard.
And hot rock hard bits. But from his brother in like a weird like way, but...
So he'll say, I was his least favorite.
Mm-hmm. Because your toys are kind of shit or something else?
Wow.
I think he considered me a mistake.
Oh, I mean, we all have our experiments. We got yeah, it's all iterative. That's not very kind.
There were many iterations.
Who's top of the pile then? Just Ort himself, or has he got a favorite toy?
I think Decadus is top of the pile.
Decadus. Ooh, that's a good name. That's good branding right there. Gotta write that down.
So there's 10.
At least.
It's a Weapon X thing? Fuck. Oh. All right, well, we got your brain turned into not putting. What can we do for you?
Well, I'd like more of my memory back.
Memory
I like-
expansion.
I'd like to know
64
what happened.
cane's enough for anybody these days, I understand.
He says, I don't rightly know how to do that, but
I have a line on the way.
he just kind of shows off. But he's a weird looking creature. He's again very tall, very conspicuous.
Ignore me.
yeah. He looks like an Archon, right? And he's got this like long face. He's he's got 3 legs. He walks around like a tripod. But like other than that, like seems like a reasonable thing. Is there anything else, Muscatlan?
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Okay, we'll go to Frask. Frask.
Before you had no legs, now you have 3. If you are a friend, this is good news indeed.
And what are you? Friend, foe, or merely the wind?
This is my clan today. I go where they go, and I do as they do.
I seem to be born anew here, with nothing but faint suggestions of my life before. So,
Then you should choose carefully. For there are many choices in this world, and many are dangerous.
I want something for that. So what he'll do is he will create a thing and hand it out to you, and it's a coin,
That's me.
like an oversized coin with your face on one side, and then like riotous, glorious combat on the other side.
Rask will look at it, but he will not touch it.
Okay. Primus will flip it.
Frask will avoid it because it's made of metal, not because of the plague.
It's not made of metal.
Oh, what's it made of?
You do not know.
Oh, okay. But if I can perceive it's not metal, then I will catch it.
Oh,
I'd be
shit.
damned.
Mega.
Yeah, make a Constitution save throw.
God.
Frask is not intelligent.
We
You're
know.
wise, aren't you?
You would think so.
Let's see here. Constitution saving throw. Am I within range of Sorgo?
Ooh, nice.
Oh, nailed it.
I don't
Yeah,
think I
you're
need
fine.
to be.
Yeah, you're good. And so it lands like with your head up. Primus will say, "Fate smiles upon you," and is going to recall the coin, as in like it literally just disappears out of your hands into like short little dusty bits. But like I'm impressed that you went to go catch it, so you get inspiration.
Wow.
Is there
A
anything else you wanna
non-metallic
add?
trinket that he doesn't know what it is, that's gonna get his attention.
No.
Like a toy.
He destroyed it in your hands. Like it came up heads for you.
Yeah.
But
I'm just saying, like, it was intriguing as fuck to Frask.
Oh yeah. It's not metallic.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Well,
Where... What am I doing? My character sheet. That's what I'm doing.
yeah, you just hit the inspiration button.
Yeah.
And so, Primals will say, well, thank you, I suppose. You've restored a part of me that I could not have done myself, and I feel like I'm still incomplete.
We'll see what we can do.
Yes. Was that... Did you tell him it was your brother? It was his brother Primus or Quintus?
We did tell him that.
Yeah.
Quintus.
In fact, he's the one that went,
smushed.
"You killed my brother?" Like, so...
yeah, Quintus. Yeah. So he says, well, after Secundus, things started going downhill.
I guess.
If you ask me. But Quintus is he's a foe to be reckoned with, so he must be powerful adventurers indeed.
Huzzah.
Where will you go now?
Oh, we got side quests.
There is a ship in the desert with captives aboard. We go to free them, though it will take time.
And or replace them. So if you're looking for a new job, we have applications.
Qualifies now.
Yeah, he does. Where does he fit on our hierarchy of things? I don't know.
Seems plus above monkey, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some questions to ask him probably. This was fun.
Anyhow, it's time for the party to decide where they're gonna go.
I assume Primus is coming with us now, right?
Yeah, he does not. He no longer fits in a sack. In fact, he can't ride an animal because
He has 3 legs. He's
he
fine.
has 3 legs.
I mean, I assume he's faster than everybody now with 3 legs.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Well,
he's faster
except
than
for the
everybody
camel,
walking.
maybe. Yeah. Because
Did we want to try that lay on hands? I mean, whatever you're asking for
Yeah.
that, I'll try it.
Yeah, I would. I'll just let. So Primus. The thing is, the coins that you make, the toys that you have, um, that you've made. There's something about them that is dangerous to us, in us organics, I guess.
He says, "Would you prefer a weapon?" And he will create.
No. Same basic idea. Same
The
premise. It doesn't matter if
Musculon
it's
is
a
very
toy
intrigued by this.
or a
Maybe,
weapon.
possibly, yes. Let me see.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. But we think.
I'm sorry. Does Musculon take this weapon?
Oh
I
yeah.
want to see what it is.
I mean,
He will
that
hand
was
it
not the
to you.
question. Let's
Oh,
have
yeah,
the
let's do
whole party
a
get detected.
detect.
I need to know if you like take
I've-
the. He's
I've been
going
fucked
to.
up by his toys before.
John.
So is there any way I could be like braced for the whammy?
Yeah. John,
Oh,
do you want
yeah.
to do you want to retcon that now?
If you don't
About like
touch it, it's fine.
Right. So
You
like
have to
I'll
touch it.
take my tongs and I will,
Blaine, what was that?
I was gonna say, do you want to retcon? Because I don't think you ever did, about like, because Musculon has previously touched all of the toys and never had to make a con save.
Yes, I would like to
Okay.
write on that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
What are you talking
my
about? I made a
apologies.
con save.
If you touch his stuff, you have to make a con save.
Yeah, no, I made a con save when it happened at the time.
I'll let you know you didn't. But
If I fuck that up, we'll go past it. We'll assume that he's saved.
yeah.
So.
No, I remember making rolls.
Yeah. So
like,
I mean, he'll generate.
Yeah, no,
He'll
so, yeah.
generate a hammer.
I pull out my blacksmithing tongs and I take the hammer and but if I gotta detect magic, I gotta touch it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
no.
no. Identify.
Detect
It's
magic
magic. You don't need to detect it.
Identify as touch. Yeah.
Is there anything I can do to like?
I mean, you could use your wisdom about all the things we've dealt with so far, and be like, probably shouldn't touch that.
Well, I know like I shouldn't touch it, but I want to know.
But do you want to?
I feel like you would.
I want to know. All right, touching it, and then it's a con save.
Identify. Look at that.
Oh man! All right, give me that con save.
What is it?
You're within range of mace.
I've got crazy con. This is fine.
Oh yeah.
Good. That's
Oh, yeah.
crazy con.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I can't believe CrazyCon got canceled this year.
Okay, so yeah, it's a maze that has a certain probability of spreading the plague to whatever it is.
I think he actually got kicked from the chat. There he is.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah, just repeat that. I honest to God, I randomly clicked on my window for Discord and I hit the upgrade arrow.
It's a mace that will infect. Will have a chance of infecting anyone with the plague that it hits.
Ooh, I want the Jeremy mace. Ooh.
No.
Do I have to do it? Do I have to test every time I touch it? Or now that I've touched it, I'm good forever.
That's not how that works.
How does it work?
Every time.
You will have to make a con save every time you're touching it.
I can't get like magic like gloves of not Jeremy.
You're gonna have to work that out with.
All right. Yeah, I will put this in the bag of. We'll experiment with this and we'll see what we can do to improve it. But this has potential.
Put Primus's mace in your inventory.
Yeah.
To be fair, after seeing Primus give it something to someone else, like
give me
it's like
stats for it at some point in the future, John. But yeah.
Blaine, what was that question?
with seeing that Musketlon and Frask have both gotten things from Primus, I think he would now feel comfortable giving that toy back to Primus.
Oh man, that's not the question I thought you were gonna ask. But yes, okay. So Primus will take it from you.
I mean, I assume that there's some sort of like a. It makes me think that he made this out of himself. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like he did all the other things, which I didn't know he could do until just now. So that's cool. Hopefully that'll help him recover.
So he does. He takes the toy and just like, and he says, "Oh, Alto. Yes."
I'm
No.
sorry I left your wheelchair behind. If you remember that now.
He looks at you and he says, "They're in great danger."
I'll
Oh, why?
tell
Well,
it.
we could leave that for the cliffhanger, but John Sorgo, would you like to lay on hands, anybody, real quick,
Who's they?
before we forget about that?
Maybe a pat on the back with some
I would love that.
magical
Yeah,
moves.
pats galore. All right.
See what happens.
How does that work, John?
So you lay on hands, Primus.
No, Blaine.
Oh,
Blaine.
Blaine.
Blake first.
Yeah,
Okay, Blaine first.
I
You
want to make
made all
sure
your.
I don't get too infected.
Did
No, he
you? Oh, he
failed.
failed. Oh, yeah.
That one.
So Blaine, as you hand it off to Primus, and as you're bringing your hand back, and Don Sorgo like touches you on the shoulder and heals you, like out of the tips of your fingers,
Not the
Like-
shoulder. I'm not actually that tall.
just like
Yeah.
the
Thanks.
smallest, like it's not even like it's not a mist. It's just like a kind of like a
Yeah, the
waft.
fingertips. Yeah.
Yeah, the fingertips. Just
All right. So something leaves me, but it's not in any way affecting my body. It hasn't like gotten deep in there.
no.
Had to get replaced your lung.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank goodness. That's why we take care of these things now.
John, I'd
Next,
like to cast.
Nexus Musculon
Helen? Oh wait. What?
before he
No.
eats a mace.
Helen?
Oh, Muscalon didn't fail his save.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Sorry. But he has
I'm going
to-
to cast Augury to see what would happen if I return the music box to Primus.
I would say
I
Or
want
the
to point
marionette.
something out to you that this is the second time I've used Augury today, which means that you can roll. You can roll. Let me find Augury.
I can roll a fuck with you.
Yeah.
Or would you not?
Why would I not?
I think it's a D4. If you roll a 1 on a D4,
Okay. Well,
that you give me a random reading. Not that you fuck with me, that you give me a random reading. You
Even
roll as a secret.
better.
is it a 1 on a d4? You said.
Yeah, well, it's a 25% chance. So, however, if
Yep.
you
All
like
right.
to read better.
So, what's your question?
Well, my intended action is to return the music box to Primus.
Wheel.
Okay. I do so.
So
Oh,
Primus,
we have more of you here, Primus.
Primus says, "Oh, thank you," and takes it, and like as like it kind of. All. By the way, how do you hand it to him? I have to be.
Oh, it's wrapped in a cloth. I
Yeah,
pull the
it
cloth back and hand it without
Okay.
unwrapping.
Yeah. Good. So
Unlike the rest of these.
Burn the
Okay,
cloth.
I know what I'm doing.
he'll take it from you and like disintegrate it, and it'll become part of him, and he'll be like, oh, the voice of Ort. Oh, the cultists. Oh, there's
I've
still
got one.
there's still
What
something. There's still something missing.
I have one of his marionettes.
yeah,
I'll toss
you
that to
sure
him
do.
too.
Do you have a
He
you have a
does.
marionette, Don?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Get
you
'em
give it
all
back
in.
to him.
Yep.
Okay.
He's gonna grow another leg.
You
Wrong.
hand the last of Primus's toys back to him, and he says, "Oh, it becomes clear now. Ord's worshippers in Alto, led by their king, dividing their people, all for Ord. That was my mission. That's why he sent me.
Who sent you?
Ort,
right?
my father.
Oh. To be clear, Ort sent you to Alto to guide the king to convince the people to follow Ort?
No, Ort sent me to Alto to convert as many bodies as I could to worship him.
When you say convert bodies, that's meant
Whoa.
literally, right?
Yeah. So
What?
like that.
But
He says convert bodies, he means the plague, right?
Yeah, the plague.
Like a biological missionary.
Yeah.
Oh, great name for the next episode.
Hmm.
Maybe not.
Did I? This is hard for me to believe that
Yeah.
I got a double, like a 1 in 16 chance random boon or wheel, whatever. I don't know. Okay. You don't have to follow Ort's instructions anymore.
Yeah.
He turns to you, Helen, and says, "Why do you think there are 9 others?" He was not happy with me.
You're the best.
I do like you so far better than your brother.
Well,
Than you previously.
Were the others? Are there any of the others in the city that you know of?
not that I know of, but they're formidable.
Yeah, and Quintus came straight for you. Do they know where
Yeah.
you are?
They all know where I am.
Hmm.
What?
Ort knows where I am. I'm his firstborn.
What?
The
What are
original.
their intentions if they do reach you?
I am an accident.
Hmm.
All of the others, Secundus included, are marionettes.
But you have free will.
I am something else.
He's
You
the
have no strings.
Frask is right.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Primus says I was an accident, and that's why Ort kept trying.
You're the best kind of accident. Primus.
Primus says,
It's like
"Thanks.
when you
Have a doll."
it's like when you
No,
want
thank you.
you want a girl but you have a boy. You want a mindless slave but you have a free thinking son.
I think this is the point where we would ask Don Sorgo to lay on hands Primus to make sure if
If
he
he's
is
the-
infected,
wants
he
that.
is not spreading that to other people.
I'm gonna ask him
If
since
that's
he
an option.
now
Yeah, absolutely.
express these things.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Since he's not a disabled veteran anymore.
You get contract.
They were
like,
throwing back
preference,
into
that's it.
combat.
Yeah, if he
Um,
wants to be laid on hands for this, whatever,
He does
do it.
not. No.
and I will not do it.
No. He says, you know, you cannot heal or fix or repair me any more than you can repair a cleave in a mountainside. My rift is with the gods.
I'd give it a try.
Is
From-
Ort the one who gives the Seraphim their powers?
And that's where we're gonna
That's
end
a
it,
good
folks.
question. That's a great
gonna be the end of
question.
that's the end of the session.
I don't want to give you that answer, but bye.
Bye. Holy shit, Helen.
All right. Well, this
Let me
has
write
been
that
great.
down.
Shall we wrap it for
that's
this
good
week?
night.
Told me the answer.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the end of the session.